Hello and welcome to Roll Call!
Roll Call!
I just love the anger pulling at your ears.
Oh,
I'm so angry. Thank you guys so much for being here for our 30th episode!
wow.
It's too many, I'm done.
We made it.
Bad news for Chet, everybody.
Chet dies.
I'm done.
Wake up, Chet's dead in the cot.
30, that's too many.
What?
Years? Oh gosh.
Welcome back after a little break for the paint party, which we are ready to go with those whenever combat happens. So, before we get into tonight, I want to say thank you again, and then I'm going to pass it off to Tristan.
Alright, last week. Oh gosh.
Monkey attack.
Last week we saw the paint party go live on YouTube on Monday. Wednesday was detention, talking about shift. No.
Nope. It
Nope,
was
nope.
combat.
That's
Combat.
right, combat. Yeah, there's a lot of detentions.
There's
out
so
as
many
well.
detentions, which you
There's
should
so
check out on
many.
YouTube.
Thursday was well, we didn't do a roll for bluff, so
Nope.
Can't roll for bluff a paint party, folks.
Just ask all the questions and condense
That would have
form.
been so fun.
What'd you do? We painted.
Talk about our painting techniques.
And then that brings us to today. So then the process will start again next week, except for Wednesday. No detention, because again, they are bi-weekly.
Bum, 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 bum.
And if you guys like TTRPGs, I will be on tomorrow, Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/Junie Von Etch. We'll be playing Vampire the Masquerade.
Woo, vampires!
Also, big announcement, I got us all our badges for Gen Con. We're going to Gen Con, and if you guys are going to Gen Con, we would love to see you there. So shoot us a message if you're going to go. Maybe we can do like a meetup, have a little like nerd D&D group, a spontaneous one-shot, something like that.
If we get enough people, I'll happily run a one-shot. Good luck, everybody.
We will die.
Look, I want to run a one-shot where you guys don't win.
I would love that. I'd love to fail. I'd love to
Yikes.
fail.
That's a lot to unpack, and we'll get to that at a different time.
We've had plenty of that in this campaign.
You have not failed. You've just had minor setbacks. So, with that being
Is that
said,
what we're calling it?
as we continue tonight's campaign with a minor setback,
Is it another tricky
Is
on me?
it though? Is it minor though?
so where we last left off in Bards and Nobles, our team had pushed themselves further into the mystery, that is the curse, that was taking over Mayor Mayfire, as well as causing the disappearances of several individuals from around town. Sorn, using his propinquity with water and assimilation with it through his storm soul, went deep into the ocean and discovered what appears to be creatures, humanoid creatures that were covered in barnacles and looked to be malformed. Upon learning this information, he immediately went back to town.
Okay.
While that was happening, everyone except for Liren was attempting to save a man's life, which was a bit rocky due to an individual testing his medical ability and coming up just a little short. Upon a disastrous confrontation with one of the local clerics, they were taken to the main church to wait in quarantine as they were all also infected. Things happened. Solomon ran to find Father Reinhardt, and upon finding Father Reinhardt, realized he was possessed. And soon after, Solomon was possessed. And you find out that Miss Junie was actually behind it all.
It's all going swimmingly.
Sneaky old ladies.
The team rushing after Solomon after talking to, brother Reinhardt, found Solomon possessed, Miss Junie pretending to not know what's going on. Chaos ensued. A whole lot of whole people, not a whole person, whole people happened. through divine power of Solomon's heart and dedication to Pelor, he was rescued at twilight and freed from his cursed nature.
Yes.
The team at this point, worn out after a battle with a water elemental, exhausted, unable to cast spells, retreated to a hidden area in the lighthouse, where they waited and took a long rest for the morning that is now where we start. So, Stormbreakers, it is now morning. You have had your 8-hour long rest.
And now you're dead.
What would you like to do?
I want to know how Miranda's appearance is.
One of your eyes is shut.
Okay.
Chet is prepping spells. And, gonna cast Mage Armor on himself.
As you see, Chet looks down at his book, goes, brings up, begins to do verbal and somatic incantations as you see blue and pink wisps begin to cover his body as armor begins to magically appear.
Whoa. And I thought my armor was cool. Because it shines.
That was
Shine bright like a diamond.
Yeah, mine's not as shiny as yours.
So, guys, are we not going to be concerned about this? And I'm going to point towards Miranda.
Whole arm, up part of half of chest, up neck, covering the eye.
I got half of them.
I love you.
She looked like little Kim from that one.
Wow.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
How's everyone else?
Look, from your hand, it has gone down and has begun to cover your hand, but not stopping the muscles. You can still do a slow contraction with your hand, as pretty much how everyone is who is infected. Liren is not with you.
But we can guess around the same.
You don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think she is cursed. I'm hopefully.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully.
She is totally.
Alright. So, guys, don't be mad, but I kind of forgot that I can do this thing where I can remove a curse.
The cleric who you were with looks at you and goes, "You actually know that?"
Yeah, well, not to toot my own horn or anything.
Yeah, don't toot it because you just said you forgot about it. And you're just now remembering it. Don't toot anything.
You know, why don't we try that on her?
Well, how about on him?
On the mayor?
Yes.
On Mayor Mayfire?
Yeah.
Well, the curse did originate with his family. But, you know,
Give it a try.
3 of us are cursed, and I can only do this 3 times.
Well,
Mayor Mayfire is looking real bad.
start with him.
Start with the one who's dying.
Then
I
go with
guess.
her, and then we can worry about the rest of us. Because,
Alright.
quite honestly, I'm not feeling too bad compared to...
So,
Alright, so
give
I'm
us
gonna,
how it works.
I'm gonna cast Remove Curse on Mayor Mayfire.
How's it work?
Mayor
At your touch, all curses affecting one creature or object end. If the object is a cursed magic item, which doesn't apply in this case, the curse remains. But the spell breaks its owner's attunement to the object, so it can be removed or discarded. So, yes.
So you're going to touch Mayor Mayfire and cast this spell.
Yes.
That's exactly what you're doing. I need you to just admit that's what you're doing.
Okay, well, now I'm second
No, I
guessing.
just-
Yes,
Sure.
just say you're gonna
All right.
touch him.
I'm going to lay hands
There.
on Mayor Mayfire.
So when you do, immediately, the barnacles covering him crack off. It's a lot of blood with it.
Jeez.
He is alive, but it's ripping off skin, the top layer of the epidermis. So it's not coming down to the muscle, but it is as if you take a hangnail off and you're cutting off the top layer of skin. So he's and then it's on the floor. as it begins to crackle and dissipate into nothing.
Oh gosh.
As you see, skittering out of his mouth, the attuned creature.
Oh,
I hit it.
dude.
It. You're gonna smack it? We'll attack.
Holy. Or unholy.
That is a 16.
No.
Whoa.
You go for it, and you just see it as it comes down. You see it goes like around it.
Alright, well, I get a second attack.
What?
Oh, your second attack, yeah.
That one's even worse.
Come out here. So you see, it looks.
I was gonna firebolt it.
Okay, so rolling attack. It looks to be some sort of centipede covered in tiny pustules that look like barnacles surrounding it.
It's 18.
That'll hit. You were so close.
I know. Oh yeah, I rolled a 7 and then a 6. And I was like, come on!
It's gonna be 12 fire.
12 fire.
Yeah.
As it begins to try and find an exit in this tightly made room, it cannot find one. Then it's going to turn.
Oh dear God.
Firebolt again.
Ring of evasion.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, what is happening?
What are you ring of evading?
Him on the thing.
He's going to attack you.
Exactly.
That's not how that works.
So it is going to do the attack first, and then.
Okay.
So your AC is still 18. Still doing good. Yeah, nat 1.
That's only a 13.
Nope. As it tries to latch onto you again.
Okay. I am going
It's miss again. It is desperately trying, but
Someone just hit it!
Okay, I'm gonna.
I might hit
I'm gonna do
acid
it.
splash.
How would you almost hit Morena?
It's a dex 17.
if I
save.
swing my mace.
You're aiming at it. If you get a natural
fails.
1, maybe.
So that's 2d6.
Okay.
you did 13.
Yeah.
7.
As it just dissipates into a puddle of acid before the acid dissipates.
Not touchy.
So yeah, that happened. As you see it disappear, you all who are cursed don't feel it recede, but you don't feel connected. You feel as what's on you is static, and it does not give you a sense of that it's going to grow.
Okay. I'm gonna try and rip it off.
Okay, make a strength check.
A strength check, you said?
You're ripping it off your own skin.
And while he's doing that, don't forget to go to Redbubble to get your own merchandise, such as this Sworn Thunderfist mug or Sworn Thunderfist shirt.
Or that tragic backstory.
hoodie.
If you want to support me on my own channel.
That's a 22.
So you will take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
You ripped it off at such a velocity.
Oh no!
Shatters.
Nice. Some of my monkey fur comes off.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Single
look-
tear comes out.
I ain't gonna do that.
What?
I ain't gonna do that.
Come on, it's like
do
ripping
it
off
for
a
you.
scab.
Oh, that's okay, I'll help you out.
Large scab.
I mean, I can help you there, Chet. I mean, just...
No, it's fine. Yeah, I'm good right now. It's okay.
Woohoo! We broke the curse!
Let's go home.
At this point, Mayor Mayfire has passed.
Okay.
You, anybody,
Yeah, I was gonna.
Do I look like the healing type?
do
I'm
I
gonna
look
do-
like the healing type?
You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm gonna
That kinda
cast
wizard.
Cure Wounds at 2nd level
On.
on Mayor Mayfire.
Alright.
So that is
Roll the healing.
2d8 plus 5. What's that?
you, Harold.
That's 13.
Okay. You see his wounds close. He's covered in a scabby layer that doesn't appear to be his normal skin. Is almost as if he's going to have a permanent scar from this, from the sheer how encrusted it was into his body.
Sorry, I'm distracted. Harold's doing air biscuits.
Yeah, he's half feeding. So, what would you like to do now? Oh man, yeah. What are you guys gonna do?
I forget. Are there windows in this place?
There's no windows. It was a crystal ball that is able
That's
to be
right.
seen
That's correct.
through the lighthouse.
Yes.
The light that's shining around can be used to look.
I would like to see what's going on outside.
So as you look outside after the 8 hours have passed, the town is... If I had to percentage-based destruction, about 80%. There are bodies on the ground that are being covered in barnacles. There are clerics. As you know, the only bastion left is the church.
This is truly awful, and I'm going to share everything that I just saw with the team.
We're gonna have to kill some people. It's gonna be one of those days, guys.
Sure, we can't just leave.
How can you be taking this so lightly? This is
I mean,
a whole society.
In my defense, it's about a Tuesday for me.
I thought we were supposed to be heroes.
Well, we didn't do this.
yeah, he's got a point.
You act like we ran into this and went, curse you, curse you, curse you, curse you. No, we didn't do that.
You guys hear Liren? Hey guys.
It's not a good
cuss.
sound. Hi,
I was gonna talk.
I don't have a connection, so
Oh, yeah.
it's you guys.
Hi, Liren. You okay?
I've been better.
What's going on?
Well, you know, my lower half doesn't move.
That's not good.
Rip it off like a scab.
No. She might have been cursed separately from the way you were. You were connected to him directly.
Don't rip it off like a scab yet.
I wasn't planning on it.
If we could get to her, I could
Remove
cure her.
curse.
Where are you?
I'm in the airship.
As in
Well, that's
I'm
good.
flying around. I'm up at the top of the lighthouse.
Oh.
Do we see like a
way
exit
up?
Yeah.
Not from this room.
Well, time to look around and see if we can find a way up to them.
So Mayor Mayfire is still passed out.
Yep. The pain was too much. Even after you healed me, still.
So how did we get into the lighthouse?
There was a secret
There was a
door.
secret
door.
I say a stone that was pushed that
Right.
opened it. There was
Oh.
an easily marked one in this side of the wall.
Do we want to check to see if there is another door leading into the actual lighthouse itself? Because I imagine he'd want 2 exits to a room.
Is there another room?
Not in this one, no.
Like a.
But you can roll
It
an
would just-
investigation.
I'll do it.
Yes, smart one. Please look for one.
It's only 14.
Can't seem to find anything.
I mean, I'll help him.
So
Advantage. Not nat 20.
You do, after looking around, you find the bookcase that's in there does shift to another door.
I could try this,
Alright, I think this is going to be our best bet.
but if there's something out there, you know, just stay close.
Yeah, I'm behind you, Chad.
Well,
You open the door, and it is to the internal of the lighthouse.
okay. Can I do a perception check?
Yep.
I am not great at these. That is a 4.
I was going to say, like, maybe I should have done it, but
Nope.
Looks clear.
You all believe it's clear.
Alright. Well, I imagine Chet's going out first. I'm going out second. Can then once I get out of the room, can I do a perception check?
With your passive, it's high enough to walk out.
Oh.
You were actively. There was a difference.
Yeah, gotcha.
You walk out. You're like, oh, it's clear. Okay. You go out there and you hear. You've heard it before, and you hear.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab Chet and pull him back. Out of the back of his clothing.
You hear it coming from up.
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna try to be as quick. There's something upstairs.
Okay, let's go back in the room, tell the others, and make a plan.
So just in case the microphone did not pick that up,
We
whispered this.
That was.
So, that whispering, in case it was missed, was Soren going, there's something upstairs, and Chet saying...
I can imagine you're going to say it in a whisper. If you just say, I whisper it.
Yeah, I know. It's the role play.
The role play.
And Chad replied, well, let's go back in the room, make a plan,
Yeah.
and then go from there.
See, it sounds so much better in a whisper because you feel it.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's what he said.
Yeah, it's that downfall of, like, hoping the microphone picks up that.
One day when we get lapel mics, if we get enough subscribers, enough money, we'll get lapel mics and we'll have to worry about it.
Like, again, go to Redbubble and buy merch so that we can make money for
So we can get lapel mics.
So we can do a whole session as ASMR.
Hi, welcome to Roll Call.
Oh god, I hate that.
I hate it.
You mean doing the quiet place to get the one shot?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Okay. Okay, so you whisper that and you go back into the room.
Shut the door.
Alright, so there's definitely things up the stairs.
You were on the base level. So there was a door out, but there's also up.
How early in the morning is it?
Well, you got in and you went to bed around like 9.
So 8 hours from 9 would make it...
About, what, 5, 6 a.m.? Early.
Would that be twilight?
Technically the sun is rising, so it is dim. So technically it's twilight. There are aspects of twilight happening still for the next hour. So if someone was attuned to twilight. So, what are you Stormbreaker doing?
What am I gonna ask my mace right now?
Who's anything about asking your mace? You have other abilities, my friend.
Alright, so we need to get to Lyran, right?
Right.
Can anybody make anybody invisible besides me?
I think we... Oh, wait, no, you weren't there for that. Yes.
Didn't we do that on the way here?
It's me. I can cast it. No.
Because
on
I
the way
can...
to the lighthouse.
I can
Oh,
disguise
that's right.
myself
Yeah.
as one of them.
So I can make somebody invisible, but it would require me re-preparing some things.
No. We have someone that can make people invisible. We have someone who can also fly.
Okay.
So...
So why don't we do that?
You idiot.
Wait, you
I
can
forgot.
fly?
Wait a minute.
Yes.
I forgot about that.
Wait, you can fly?
Man,
We did it in
there's
battle.
Too many spells, man.
We were running away from a
That's
giant,
true.
and you're just like...
In dim and darkness, the twilight domain of clerics can fly 30 feet a turn.
Is that under
Features and traits.
features and traits? Wowzer.
Is it possible for me to disguise as one of the creatures?
You pick up all the crumbling pieces off the ground.
I mean, do I not still have the barnacles on me?
That's true.
Yeah,
Because you didn't rip it off.
I
with
am
the
like
sketch.
pretty
true.
much covered on. with
Yeah.
it.
I give you advantage.
All right.
Wow.
What is it?
See, but the question is getting Solomon onto the boat. Because he's the one with Remove Curse.
It's true.
So you may be able to sneak by, but I don't know how much help you'll
We
be
might
with
just
Lyran.
have to fight our way through, quite honestly. Because honestly, once we get up there and onto the boat, I mean, then we can like fly and formulate a plan from.
Fair
the
enough.
air. So, if we just want to fight our way up,
I think that'll attract unnecessary attention.
Yeah, I'd rather disguise and walk just straight on up.
What are you doing?
I say do that, and
disguise.
at least as a decoy.
Okay, roll with advantage. Try and make yourself.
It's gonna be what? The roll plus sleight of hand plus proficiency for disguise? Yeah, that's she's
over 20.
Yeah.
I rolled a
Oh, I thought
17
you-
and an 18.
I thought you rolled like a
You-
1 and a 2.
Paint yourself using the last of your face paint and things. Because you're trying to look just like the description you're given, so that's using most of your disguise paint.
Right.
So you're going to need to stop by and buy some.
Or steal some from the town, which is...
So you cover yourself in what appears to be painted on barnacles and like cracks in your skin and everything, mimicking what you already have. So you look like them. So now you get to act like them.
That's a performance roll.
That's a performance check. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Performance
real
check.
shame.
We play other games
If I
outside of
rolled
D&D.
in that one.
right. That's not bad. Well, it
No,
could be
it's
worse.
fine. 10, 11, 12, 14.
Okay. You go out there and Morena attempts to make the... So make the sounds.
Wait, wrong sound.
So you're going to head up?
Yes.
As you head up, you see 3 of them. These amalgamation of barnacle / humanoids that have a thick carapace and shell on that moves slowly around on one of the middle layers. They appear to be looking for something.
I kind of feel like yeah.
They look at you. Roll me another performance.
I
The
kinda
first
feel
performance was to have them. They were going to attack on sight.
Oh, that's better.
19.
They look at you and then go back, and they're not intelligently looking for things. They're just knocking things over, slamming against the wall. You see each one of them have a hand that's turned into a pincher. And they're smacking into wall, hitting things on
no
tables,
crap wall.
smacking tables.
I'm just going to keep going.
Okay. You head up. You continue to head up. It gets, tapers off on diameter and everything. There's not as much up there. You don't find any more of these creatures until you get to the outer deck, the outside, where you see the airship is tied off. So it's connected, but there's no way up to it. There's not like a gangplank down.
Is there anyone around me?
Nope.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and talk to Liren.
What do you say?
I'm below you.
Oh.
Just throw down something.
You just hear not from the ring, from outside, like like a game that's like tossed off, lands in place, and you're able to get up.
Okay. So now I'm there.
You run across us.
Can she or
What does she see?
When you look at Lyra, it clicks in your mind. You're in tune with the water. Liren is born from it. So being part of that, the curse has taken a very deep hold.
Wow.
Gotcha.
So you see her legs and bottom half are encapsulated. You see where she pulled away, there was blood dripping down her legs from her skin breaking and cracking as she walked. And she's standing. She's like, I haven't been able to sit.
I'm sorry.
One of those things hit me and this happened.
Okay. So I'm going to tell the rest of the group that I'm now on board. And what am I doing with the ship now?
Alright, I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself. And
Storm, you wouldn't tell her to pull up the gangplank and the rest of us can take care of them?
Yeah, make sure that you move the gangplank. We got, Flying McGee over here. I can jump, and I can at least probably carry Chet. Don't let anybody else get on that thing with that gangplank.
Gotcha. I'll pull that up.
So, you guys.
He can go invisible, but you and I are gonna have to fight through.
Yeah, that's or at least try to run it.
I'm not that quick.
can you do this quietly?
Look, man, I'm not. Like I said, I said I can re-prepare, but I can't make him invisible.
Yeah, we don't have time.
I can only make one of us.
By the way, there are like 3 really bad-looking creatures on the way up.
I'll ask him if I'll give the description. Are they the same creatures I saw?
They are.
You'll see it. They're out of the water. Did they look like they were even quick? I mean...
No, they were pretty slow, but they didn't recognize me, so I don't know if they would be quick.
I can't imagine they're all that quick out of the water. They're mostly made of barnacles. So, fine, you go invisible, do your thing. Before we leave, Chet, if we do leave, I want to make sure this door stays locked. Because we're not going to go through all this effort to saving the mayor and then just leave this door open for her.
No, that's fair.
I mean, the other option is even for you and I to wait here.
You look at the door on the outside and you realize it's a bookcase that just acts as a door.
I mean, I'm not opposed to waiting here, but we're eventually going to have to leave this room.
Right, but if they...
And if we're up in the air altogether.
I mean, I'd rather get them all up there, figure out stuff. If anything, they can lower the ship and we can go out the one door.
Well, do you want to send him first and see what's going to happen from there?
Let's start with Solomon.
Okay, so I am going to...
Go on coast.
I'm going to turn invisible, and I'm still...
It is dim light inside.
I'm still going to stealth because my armor, I don't want to make noise. So can I roll for stealth? Or
You'll roll stealth, you'll roll straight, because your armor gives you disadvantage, and the stealth and invisibility gives you advantage, so you're going to roll straight.
Okay.
Even if you flew, it'd still be going.
I imagine so.
You're just not stepping.
Well, I just imagine
12.
Okay. You make your way up. You're trying not to, every so often, your shield, though, is clanking against the metal steps on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
As you get up to the middle room with them, you see these things, and you see their appearance and carapace and everything, and it kind of disturbs you for a moment. And when you do, you turn to see the extra set of stairs, and your mace and your hilt goes cling, and everything, and they look towards you. They just don't see anything.
Invisible.
Okay. I'm gonna... Gosh, what am I gonna do?
keep going.
Grenade.
No. What grenade?
Plasma. They stick.
Wrong game.
Oh, you're right.
Alright, can I stand still for a minute? And
All
see
right.
if anything
Yeah.
changes?
They look... Now, this is a minute, so after a minute, you guys don't hear anything from Solomon. You guys read. It's a minute of silence.
I'm going to chalk up to him trying to be... stream down.
Really? But why, though? I know we have internet.
Please bear with us for this short momentary.
See, that's the same thing that happened last week.
Da 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 da. So once again, you can always support us by subscribing on Twitch here. You can subscribe on YouTube.
Hopefully we're reconnecting now.
This is just for when we post it on the YouTube, so I can fill this void and not have to look for it.
We should be back.
All right.
Give it a moment.
And yay!
Yeah, fix it.
Alright.
So I was gonna say I'm gonna chalk up that minute to him being as stealthy as possible. No, like because I assume he knows that he's a big loud boy. Because we would have heard like commotion if he was battling, or he would have told us. So I'll chalk that minute up to him just trying to be stealthy as he goes up the stairs.
All right.
In scale mill.
What have the things been doing?
This entire time, one came over and looked but didn't find anything. Because as you come over, as they come over, you notice they don't have eyes.
Oh. So I didn't need to cast invisibility.
But
That you know of.
they don't have eyes that you can see.
Right.
But they also
because
don't
they
have-
didn't really see you, did they?
They don't have face.
Right.
No face, just barnacle.
His eyes in the barnacles.
Yikes. Okay. How close is it to me?
About 10 feet.
10 feet.
This is about a 30-foot.
The steps are behind me.
The steps to go down are behind you. The steps to move forward are in front of you.
Okay. I'm gonna try and. Can I re-roll stealth?
Yeah, it's straight roll.
It's a 10 again. So it's a 12.
So, clunk. 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 After so long of you edging your way over, you hear as crustacean-like legs and scurries over to where you are.
Holy.
And it gets about that close to you.
I'm gonna stand completely still.
Well, one more time.
It'd be the third 10. I'm gonna be so mad.
Alright, that's a non-nat 20.
Thank
It looks at you. You don't see any breathing. You, in fact, can't even see where the sound is coming from. But as it looks, you look into some of the barnacles that are open, and you see eye slits.
Told you there would be eyes in the barnacles.
They don't have eyes. It's just an opening where you see the flesh has been cut. Like a crack has just formed into a basic eye. As it... and turns.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
I hate these things.
So with that, I'm gonna go up the stairs.
Oh, you with that you get outside. You see, it is still twilight. It's still
Okay.
dark out.
Alright, so quickly,
The sun is
I'm
like-
going to assume my best Mario pose, and I'm going to
30 feet just out. As you land invisibly. So all you hear is a on the boat.
I'm gonna dispel invisibility. And here I am.
And you now see Liren in that state.
Oh dear.
Here I am. Oh no!
I
Dear.
don't know what's going on, guys.
No.
So you'll have to drive.
You'll have to. I gotta do something else first. I'm gonna cast Remove Curse on Liren by laying my hands on her.
Okay,
You haven't
On the uncursed, on the
You have been
barnacle
recursed.
I just need to get you used to saying exactly what
Yes.
you're doing. By casting Remove Cursed, you can't get cursed.
Okay.
You're putting yourself in like gloves, and you're just like
Removable curse gloves.
pretty much. So as you do, she lets out a guttural scream as her lower half of her body just.
She has no legs.
Oh no, she has them. It's just muscles exposed.
Oh.
As she unconscious.
She's like, I
Oh,
can sit down
gosh.
now.
So,
She takes
Explain
about
to me-
30 points of damage from this.
holy. Explain to me like her physiology, because like you said she's born from water.
She's made of water.
She's made her
She's
skin.
made
She
of
has
water.
skin, and it works like skin, but she is waterborne.
Okay.
So if she cuts,
I
she'll
have a good thing
bleed,
for that.
but she has the essence and like primordial force of water within her.
She is water.
So
She's water with water.
Man.
Thor warned you about your party because Morena was with you.
Yeah.
Liren was not.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So yeah,
Did you unequip her?
I have this spell that
she's
I
down to
think would
54
help.
health.
I have this spell that I think would help, but it would get rid of my last 3rd level spell slot, which means I couldn't.
Your call.
Is it available at a higher level?
That's a good question.
Oh,
it is.
you guys hear that, Liren, even all the way down to the base.
Oh.
You hear it.
Guys? Hello?
Okay. I
I.
am going.
They both go, guys.
It's fine. Everything's fine. She's.
Morena, what's going
Her legs are exposed, but she's been cured of the what's it called?
Curse.
Curse. I'm about to speak in Spanish here. She's cured of the curse, and that's why she yelled. Right now, she's passed out.
Her legs are exposed?
Her legs were covered in barnacles. It was just removed by. I almost said
Remove
Solid.
curse.
Solomon.
As in exposed as in like the mayor was? Like bleeding?
Worse.
Yeah, worse.
Worse.
Well then get the cleric to do something!
We're working on it. You just wanted to know what happened. I'm telling you.
All right.
Gosh darn, man. Give me a break.
Give me a second.
Come on, man.
All right. I am. Can I use create or destroy water to like restore the skin on her legs?
Ooh. Interesante. Bueno. Think. Theoretically, yes and no.
That's what I thought the answer to. That's it. No.
It will not heal her, but it will, using, if you think about it like water bending and what they can do, you can limit the amount of nerve damage
Okay.
by
That'll
doing
help.
this.
Is she still conscious?
No.
Okay.
She
Alright, good to know.
All right.
You're just gonna have her shape water and do it, weren't you?
She can also create and destroy whenever she wants, or once
That's
a day.
true.
But if you were to do that, you don't know what it would do, but mechanically you can. You don't know if it will heal her or what it will do exactly.
Okay. I'm gonna do it because my heart is in the right place.
You create water around her,
Yes.
and you see, as you cast it, roll religion.
Jeez. 10.
Good enough. You're not asking for a miracle here. You're asking for something. As they go around, you see the water glow like an aquamarine colors. As you see her skin, the muscles are no longer bleeding and sending out blood, and it covers it as kind of like a bandage. But you can see through it, but it appears to be through divine radiance, appears to be trying to assimilate itself into her.
Wow. Cool.
Okay. Chat and Storm, what are you doing?
So, Got a girlfriend or something?
I think there's a little bit more pressing matters right now,
I
Chad.
mean, we're just bored waiting. Well, we're not doing
Bored?
anything.
Avoiding the question.
All right, fine. Don't open up. It's all right.
It's not about opening. I'll open up.
No, it's all right. You
just
keep
a-
your secrets.
Dying mayor, dying teammate, cursed town, pressing matters.
Hey, I offered to go out there and fight something.
You
but-
hear, I'm not dying.
Oh, look, he's not dying.
As he's just splayed out on the ground, he's like,
Fine.
Oh my
Really
God.
hurt mayor, dying.
So do you have a girlfriend?
hilarious, but it wouldn't happen.
Sorry.
I've been awake for an hour.
What'd she look like?
Go
Tall.
into extreme detail.
It's my last dying wish.
My
What
girlfriend-
cup size? Whoa.
ASL.
My girlfriend wanted to take my body and use it to summon the Kraken.
That's true.
Mine too, but that's just what I call it. Shut up, son.
I turned into the moon. That's rough, buddy. Okay, so yeah, what are you two doing? You gonna sit there?
I'm leading this from your lead, basically, is what Chet's doing.
I'm making sure that we have an actual plan out. Because right now, all we know is that there's creatures
Yeah, I
here.
thought the plan out was to get on the ship.
Yes, but do you really want? You want to quote you from yesterday? Do you have enough spells left in you to fight these and then fight what's next?
I mean, I got plenty of spells now. I'm just saying, is it going to be any easier going out the front door or going through the roof? Because there's only, what, 3 of them out there? We can take on 3 of them, you and me.
There's none right here.
So you just want to sit in here and wait.
If they get in the ship and they drive the ship closer, we can get out directly and go back up.
Unless there's a whole bunch on the ground out there, which we
Yeah.
have no idea.
We can look out.
How about they look out? We can't look out.
No, we can look out.
But they're on the
You can.
I'm talking about outside the lighthouse, because we got to get outside the lighthouse either way.
No. I know what you're saying. There was a way to look out of the light.
So the crystal ball, can it see what's on the immediate ground around the door?
On the outside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
No, well, I didn't know that. I thought it was pointed at like other parts of town.
Yeah.
We can look outside.
Yesterday you were like, it's pointing over the ocean, and there's what's her name with the Kraken. I'm like,
Points wherever, because he was moving it.
oh, okay.
He was shifting
So we'll
its
point it
gaze.
at the
So you walk over. I need you to make an Arcana.
Arcana. That's a 9.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
You surmise that the ball needs to rotate, but you don't know in what fashion.
So just start spinning it.
It's more like, let me see that.
Make a con, an easy con save.
That's a 21.
You look, and for a second, you spin it, and it's just like, and you're just like, hold on. maybe not so fast.
Do another.
It's not a fidget spinner.
Yeah. Easy peasy. You slow it down.
About to throw up some serious
Okay,
chili.
second Arcana is 18.
Yeah, you angle it, and you're like, oh, that's how it works. So you look, and on the immediate outside of where you believe the door was, the secret door in, nobody.
Alright, well, if they move quick,
Alright.
you want to let them know?
Yep. I'll be like, all right, so can you guys take the ship towards the front? We can hop in, and then we can go back up and formulate our plan. If Laren is stable.
I feel like we should, like, tuck her in or something.
Would hold person work?
What?
I think we should move Liren to one of the beds before we
In?
move the ship.
Okay. So you move Liren, you pick her up and you move her. Are you going to move down deck or one like the couch that's on top deck?
No, down deck. I don't
Okay.
want her to be.
Take her below deck into one of the beds and you tuck her in. The water does not soak into the beds.
Good. We don't want any water beds.
Or do we?
Alright, so I'm going to go back up and get behind the wheel and...
Payload, take the wheel. Take it from my hand.
I'm going to tell Soren, we need them to let us know as soon as they're down there, because that ship's probably going to attract attention.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it hasn't already.
It has.
Okay, so
Great.
while he's driving, I'll just be watching below.
All right, Chet. How comfortable are you with me picking you up?
I mean, you're way bigger than me. I'm sure you can.
No, comfortable with me doing it. I'm fully aware that I can throw you across the town, but are you comfortable with me picking you up?
Well, not since you said that.
Because, huh?
Oh no, yeah, continue your talk.
Because to help, I can jump and we can get into the boat without them getting as low.
Okay, works for me.
All right.
So, as you take her down and you tuck her in, you're passive. You hear it.
Oh my gosh, there's one on the ship.
In the doorway, blocking you two from an exit.
Holy.
Okay, time for another acid
Destroy water
splash.
in it.
What?
I said time for another acid
You cast
splash.
Acid Splash on him. It's a deck save.
Yes,
Yeah.
of 17.
Holy cow, that's gonna destroy the ship, kind of.
Acid Splash goes away. It makes it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You see it as soon as you see it. It appears to be dragging, and then until it notices you, and it goes. The claws, like the crustacean feet, go as it is going to rush Solomon, and is going to attempt to pincer grab you. Your shield is not out, so it's you're at a 16.
Cool.
Does not grab you. You
Good.
Go from a 20 to a 2. So it. And you can feel a shockwave as it next to you.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take out my mace.
Which glows.
And,
What are you attacking with? Because it's the start of a new day, radiant or necrotic.
You know what? These SOBs need some radiant in their lives.
Okay. So roll attack.
This is my attack die. Shut up.
Here's just a random question. If he does some, when you destroy water, can you destroy water of a person?
No.
Okay, I'm just checking.
It can't bloodbend.
I'm verifying how powerful that is.
That's why when
You
you
should've
said it,
taken the
I was
first
like, that is a tricky street.
Was the first one cocked and then it...
Well, the
It
first one
rolled
rolled out.
off my
Oh,
dice tray.
Gotcha. What's the second one?
It's a 12.
You try and quickly bring it down and it tink off of the barnacles.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to try
Shish
another
kebab.
acid splash. Deck save of 17.
Does not make it.
Thank you. 10.
Okay, it takes 10 points of damage. And it is going to, once again...
Man, I really want to destroy water with that.
Does not. Barely.
Oof.
You see it as it comes around and it almost grabs you. You take your mace and deflect slightly as it...
Pinchy, pinchy. Give him the clamps.
Alright, I'm gonna try my mace again.
Okay.
I never thought I'd say it, but I missed the whirlpool of fun.
The funnel of fun.
Alright, that is a non-nat 19.
Attacker wins.
Yeah, they're covered in barnacles.
Everyone at the table immediately goes, what?
And it's a wonder why I didn't want to fight 3 of them on our own with this
So
two
you-
of us.
And you crack it. So, roll damage.
I can roll damage? Okay.
Well, you hit it.
Yeah. Alright,
So you're
1d6.
gonna roll the 1d6 plus 4 and then 2d6 radiant.
Oh, cool. Okay. So, okay, 1d6 plus 4.
That's why your mace is only 1d6.
So that's 9.
Okay, then add 2d6 radiant.
Uh, 4.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So as you hit it, you crack it, and then the radiant energy, and just you see the radiant fire crackle through as it.
It's down?
It's dead.
Yes!
It reminds me of the snow globe from the Christmas one
Yep,
shot.
very much. Radiant damage just
inside of it.
any unholy thing. So yeah, you kill it.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. And I'm gonna do a victory dance.
So yeah, it just, and as you kill it, the barnacles and everything fall away as its once human body. Like all the crustacean, everything falls off and dissipates as its human body. You see, it's a muscle structure. There's no skin. It's just the muscle.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a victory.
And they got both make a con save. Both you make they make a con save.
Alright.
Chad would be like, damn, that's cool.
Damn, that's a muscle.
It's 14.
Mine's a 17.
You do not. You are like you retch a little bit. You're like nope, nope, nope. You, on the other hand, throw up in your mouth. Because it's just a full-on body. So yeah, it's just sitting there.
Okay.
That only took a few seconds.
Sweep.
I mean, I know it's pretty useless, but can I do a medicine check just to see if he's like if there's any sign of life in him?
You don't need to.
Okay.
There's not.
Okay.
Yes, you dead.
Okay.
So you know,
Alright.
killing these things like that will kill the person.
So I'm gonna pick up the body.
Overboard. Gonna hide a body.
So we still haven't moved the ship
Nope.
at this
No.
point.
Ship's still there.
So we're above the
Yep.
lighthouse.
What do you do? You need to know.
Okay. For now, is there like a closet?
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't want to just unceremoniously throw him overboard. Okay, I'm gonna put him in the closet.
You drive. He's gonna wrench it. I'm not gonna see that again.
All right, putting him in the closet.
In
and
the
then I'm
closet,
gonna
or
go to
just
the steering wheel.
in the closet. All right, just kicking skeleton in the closet to the next level. So you go up and you begin to drive. You untie. I mean, you untie the. You go down. You untie it from the banister.
You let us know that you're coming down.
I mean, I can. Yeah, sure.
So as Solomon brings, I'm like, what do you say when you're on the way down?
We're coming.
So you open the door.
I'm gonna make sure we lock the one
Yep.
into the thing, and then come out. And about how high up?
You can bring it down. You're gonna have to go a little bit out. You're gonna go like 30 feet away from the structure because your ship. So you're not
Yeah.
going like.
Right.
So you run
You're
out.
good. You're good.
You come down. You if you don't want to touch, you're gonna be about 30 feet up.
All right, Chet. Told you about picking you up. Come here.
I'm gonna just hang on.
Okay, you don't need to do a strength check. He's doing the strength for himself.
And then ring and jumping.
Well, in athletics.
Squidge is like, I didn't agree to this.
That's well over 20.
Oh, so they hope it was in
Yeehaw!
As you do it, goes kind of like.
All right, up.
So we're just leaving the mayor there?
He's locked in a quiet.
Yeah,
he's-
they left the room.
He's safe.
So you take
It's not my
off.
favorite option, but he's he's very
So-
hurt
I mean,
and
we
in a
could have
secret
put
room.
him.
You wanna go?
Takes off. Where are you going?
Okay, so you said the water has turned to like ink.
Yep.
Right?
As you look from where you are, you look east, and you see where the harbor is, the docks where they were standing on the water. As you turn and look, you see something out of the water. Tentacles writhing, the huge creature writhing. Someone needs to make a nature check.
Probably
I'll do
the
it.
shifter.
Yeah. My intelligence.
I was gonna say mine's 9.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's just a +1 actually.
Wow, I'm surprised. That's your survival.
It's only a 14.
Good enough. You know what that spawn is. You know its base. Looks like a giant squid. That can only mean one thing. A baby kraken.
Oh.
One of the children of a primordial being
Oh no.
is in this harbor.
Yeah.
I that.
Relay that infamy.
The only reason you got it on a 14 is because your studies. So, yeah, you all realize what's going on, and that it clicks in your mind, that voice that was talking to you. What's that?
The baby
gosh.
Kraken. From our vantage point higher up, do we see Miss Terry and brother anymore? Because they had last we saw they did
No, they're no longer there, but the Kraken is... you do see these crustacean people have corralled some people near the ocean edge,
Gosh.
and the Kraken's going...
Oh.
It's just popcorn.
Pretty much, it's feasting on them.
Jeez.
I'm gonna close my one good eye.
And you see other people they're being pushed to the ground by these, and the crustacean barnacle people are going over and sitting on them.
How big is it?
The Kraken?
Yeah.
Huge.
Okay.
Meaning, like, well, if you think about it, it's 15 foot by 15 foot on that board, from what you can see. Not to mention its tentacles. So its main body is 15 foot wide and a 15 foot tall and round.
And it's in the water.
It's in water.
Pretty much takes up the
All right, so
board.
we have some options.
I have a crazy idea.
What was it, like a
Crazy
tricky out of
idea.
me?
What is it?
All right.
I'd love to hear it.
So Solomon's gonna outline a plan. I'm not gonna do it in his voice because it's a really stupid, crazy plan. Solomon's going to say, well, first I'll ask, can I cast banishment on myself?
No,
No? Okay.
because you have to be on the plane that you're banishing from.
Okay.
So you would just banish yourself and then bounce. Be like a Magic the Gathering if you bounce a thing. You just
Okay.
reverb.
I don't think you got that right. I don't know how much.
Second question. How much longer is it going to be Twilight? Or is it even
You
Twilight?
have, I mean, after you have about 30 minutes.
Okay. Okay.
Well, no, actually that's 100. You have about, well, it's twilight din hours, you have about 45. It'll be, the sun is coming up, you have about 45 minutes until it's considered bright light.
Okay. So, crazy plan is all of you guys, I drop you off on land and I crash the airship into the Kraken.
What? No.
No!
I'm gonna say that's a big no, friend.
No, I was like, is he going to say crash the airship? That's a
Um,
bold move. God.
Let's save that for worst case scenario.
That's Plan Z.
There we
Let's file that.
Man,
So
what a nice gift.
here's what I'm thinking: if you and I, the spellcasters, can get some long range hits on it from the airship, and maybe try to damage it some, and then land the airship,
I mean, you
we might
can-
have an easier time hitting it once you guys get on the
I
ground.
mean, you seem to be able to fly it fairly well, so that seems reasonable. My question is, though, is that may be the biggest problem we have right now. There are still two individuals that pose a problem that I don't see. His brother and Miss Terry.
I mean, I can't find them right now. I can find them tomorrow, but I can't find them right now.
I'm sure. I don't think
It's
they're
the beginning
far.
today.
I don't think looking for them tomorrow will be needed because I'm pretty sure the second we land, they'll show up.
Well, what I'm saying is, let us get a few shots from the air
Mhm.
before we drop you guys down on the ground.
No, I understand. Oh, you mean before we even land? Okay.
Yes,
Sneaking
yeah.
it before we go in.
Well, I mean,
This thing was in my mind. I don't want to be face to face with it.
Right. That's why I'm saying let's try to do some damage long range.
let's hope we're out of reach of its
It's going to
tentacles.
be hard to find it. It's going to be hard to find it in the water for everybody except you.
Mhm.
Because
At this
you
point,
can
you
swim
hear-
underwater.
And you hear somebody on the boat. All right, what are we doing? As Lyran is like walking. Sorry about that.
I'm guessing you're doing nothing because you can't really.
No. Stormbreakers now. Save people. It's what we do. Soren's internal monologue. That is what we do.
Walk. I'm not losing another.
I could cast sleep on her.
Yeah, okay.
Well, wait. Can you do any
I
long range
could.
spells?
She goes, I have some.
Well, she can help us from the airship.
You know what the best long range spell is? Crashing a big old airship right into its
Raise your
freaking
hand if you
face.
want to crash the airship into the baby Kraken.
No, that's not. Man, that's not technically. That's melee. You would hit it.
I named it Cloud Jumper. I don't want it to be jumping into no arms.
I don't think that's the best
Those are the
idea.
bad tentacles.
They're tentacles I don't approve of.
I mean, I can flame strike it.
Right, so you hit it with some flame strike. We'll do some lightning bolt, fireball stuff, and
Stiff.
just use our heavy hitters on it, and then we get on ground.
Okay.
Magic missile.
But you should probably not be headlong in combat.
Nope. No, I'm going in.
Please.
Place.
But who's gonna watch Squidge?
You.
No. He gets very scared. He can't come with me.
Guilt trip.
Can you please watch Squidge for me?
She's gonna look at you and be like,
I can make him a
Tears start
possum.
falling.
we're, not,
Oh, that's
we're
rude.
both not that dumb.
I can make him a possum.
No.
Damn it, Squidge, be cuter.
Squidge is like,
Don't make
Is
me
there-
use compulsion.
Squidge is like, what the hell, bro? How adorable thing.
Look, that thing took my legs from me right now. I'm not.
Yeah, exactly. It took your legs.
She's gonna pull out her crossbow. I can shoot from a distance.
Right. Stay distance.
We're saying join us, but stay long range
Yeah.
versus.
I'm
front
saying don't get
range.
frontline.
Fine.
All right, let's see if we can get close to the thing so you guys can do your pot shots.
Okay, how close you getting?
Show you a pot shot. If you can get us within 150 feet
It's 120.
or 120
All right.
Range for flame strike is
or 100.
Or
is,
90.
60 feet. So you gotta be within 60 feet to flame strike.
Well, that's fine. We can start longer.
Make sure, get a judge of a distance of how far
It
it
starts
does.
from 150, then we'll go to
When it does
120.
this, whoosh,
I would say if you could
can't get
start
that
at 150.
Sure.
Okay, you fly in the
You're still so heartbroken that we're not crashing the boat.
You fly 100. You fly about 150 feet away from the Kraken. It turns and looks at you, and it just, you guys can't. It just looks at you and it tentacles.
It's just a beak.
Beak is
I
under
wish I
the
could
water,
talk to him.
friend.
Just a single beak comes out of the water.
He's a baby. He doesn't know what he's doing.
He's eating. He knows that.
Oh, gosh, it's just as bad as the baby black
So we're within
dragon.
150 feet?
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Fireball. Needs to make a deck save.
The fastest baby kraken ever.
In its home habitat, I believe it.
Okay, I'll take half.
Okay.
I told you, it's in its own habitat, which it has to. Oh no!
So half of 37?
Half 37 would be. That'd be 17. Okay, yeah, it takes 17 points of damage. I guess we're doing this. Everyone roll initiative.
Is the stream down?
No?
No.
Okay. I just went to. Anyway.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. Okay.
18.
17.
12.
All right, so let me switch over our music.
To Kraken music.
Unfortunately,
Dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
well, no. As soon as the fireball goes off, you hear clouds
So since it's ink, does it set everything on fire?
No, it's not oil.
It's not
I
flammable.
mean, that would have been
Roast it out.
interesting.
That would have been a little bit different.
We pour oil into the water and then light it.
There we go.
Love it.
Some people have a tea party. We had an oil party. Yes.
And then,
Did we want to do a quick break and then come back?
it's a good point. We'll be right back so I can get everything set up and then we'll jump into the fun. So, be right back.
Dun, 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 dun.
Got the frog.
And welcome back. So, from what they're now doing, from where the airship was, that is what that is. The S. You guys can't really see the S. That's their airship. They're 100 feet up in the air, above land. That's important. So, let's do some combat time, shall we?
Yay, combat time!
First up with the natural 20 is a mystery. Yay! Combat time!
This is why I asked where they were. Who's first? The person you don't know. Son of a bitch!
Where are they? So from off in the distance, at about 100-foot differential, a lightning bolt just shoots at your boat. As I will grab.
You said it's 100? 100 feet? Okay.
So she runs up and just is shooting at your boat, which I need to make a deck save at disadvantage because it's a boat. If you can tell me how a boat is gonna talk to them.
Could be the Millennium Falcon, yeah.
Right?
I know some maneuvers.
Don't need to roll disadvantage. That's a 1.
Boat fails.
The boat does not dodge. As, a lightning bolt. Okay, so I just need to grab 8d6.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if our boat gets destroyed anyway?
That would be ironic.
IRONICI.
Your boat does have health. It's not a lot of health, but it does. I'm keeping track of it. I'll let you know when you start to fall. So, 8, 9, 11, 14. All right, it takes a whopping
100,000 points.
no. It's a whopping 23. As you hear a large, as everyone, the boat, and tries to correct itself. That's her turn. Next is good old boy Chet.
It needs to make a dex save. Fireball.
Oh my God, you're just gonna keep fireballing it.
Yep.
Dex save what?
17.
Fail. Okay. So after that is going to be Soren.
We are too high up for me to do that.
You'd land in water. If you jump.
Well, I imagine I'd still take damage from hitting the water at that height.
What are you doing?
Well, if you can't do anything, just yell at him.
You do have javelins.
Right, but I think my javelins don't have 150 feet
That's
distance.
true.
Yeah, the most I can do is 120. I can't.
Well,
no, wait.
yeah.
She's
100.
Yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna throw a javelin at
Mystery.
Miss Terry.
Aim for her head.
Nah, I'm just gonna try and hit her, so I don't have to roll a disadvantage. That is a 19 plus 9, so 28.
That'll hit.
Aim for her head. Aim for her lying face.
Try to go straight through the mouth where she lied.
That's 11.
You know what could also work? If you got me close enough to her and I went invisible and if
Crash the boat into her.
If I
But go on, if you... That's kind of...
if I casted remove curse on her, theoretically it should remove the curse from anybody else who's still cursed because
But
Gotcha.
is she
You won't
cursed?
know. But there's a thought. That's a plan.
Well, you're flying the airship,
I know.
so you,
I can't do anything.
All right.
yeah,
Crack
fly
his
it.
turn.
Unless I land,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't do
Throws a
anything.
human at us.
Is that correct, Brandon?
What?
I can't do anything, even spell cast while I'm
No,
driving?
your turn will be landing.
Okay,
If you land.
I'm not gonna land.
What up, guys?
I don't know.
Is it at like a shelf, like kind of like?
Yeah. They can come on to land. It has a land speed. It's
Oh.
amphibious. It can breathe both.
Oh, okay.
It's just staying in the water.
It likes
I didn't know
water.
they were
Water
amphibious.
nice.
Yep. Krakens are amphibious. They
Huh.
are one of the few.
Weird.
So yeah, he can come on land and
That's
just
a weird thought.
he just wreck.
It
Yeah.
just looks like a tentacruel coming out of the water.
Kind of. So you're 100 feet up in the air, so it can't reach you. But
They could throw somebody at us.
no, it can lightning strike at a will.
Yeah.
Wait. So it's going to lightning strike the center of the boat.
I'll look at
That means it's gonna be resistant to electricity, probably.
So it is going to on the top of the boat.
Boat needs to make a disadvantage deck save.
Wouldn't you know it failed? Wouldn't you know it rolled 2 7s?
Good try, boat.
Okay, 4d10. Oh my god!
Oh. Who does the sympathy go for?
20, 29, 37. It rolled near max on this lightning strike. As just. Alright. It's still up. It's just not looking so hot.
Did anyone roll for Lyran's?
Oh, I did not roll Lyran's. Did you roll in Lyran's?
Yeah, I have her. I was
Okay.
gonna let you know when.
Well, that was just because I know Sam was playing Lyran's.
Yeah,
card.
I got
wasn't
her.
Sure if,
She is right after Solomon. Which, is not yet. It is the crustacean's turn. They don't know what to do because you're up in the air, so they're not going to do anything.
It's your turn.
They're pretty much what they do. They're just looking up at you. So Solomon, you're up.
I'm gonna keep driving the boat.
Where are you doing it?
Wherever the group wants me to go.
Where are you going?
How about straight down?
You want to land?
You want to land?
can't do a whole lot from up here.
I was gonna say landing would probably be the smart choice.
Versus like crashing down.
Yeah. If there's lightning strikes going on, yeah, let's land.
Okay.
Gonna land.
All right. So the group is on the ship. So I'm just gonna put everyone right next to each other like this because your boat is technically when you land, your boat takes up like this. So I'm gonna put you guys within the boat.
Okay, I might be colorblind for a moment. I cannot tell the difference between Soren and Morena.
You're the one with the white like dot in the
Right,
middle.
but I'm feeling colorblind.
So Liren, they after the amazing pink party. This is Liren, Sorn, Morena, Solomon, Chet. Mystery. And then whenever my brother shows up, I'll put him on the board.
We're
So-
pretty close.
I run immediately into the water.
Well, that's your action. You still have a bonus action and movement. What would you like to do as your bonus action?
Since I didn't have anything prepared, I'll just pass it.
Okay. So, Liren's up.
Liren is gonna cast Dawn on the Kraken.
Okay, what's he got to do?
It's a con 16.
How long does it last?
That is good. It's gonna last for a minute.
Okay, so 10 turns. Con, how much?
16.
Makes it.
So it's gonna take what, half?
Yep.
And then it has to make it when at the end of its turn.
Gotcha.
Ooh, she almost maxed too. So half 33.
Okay. So I'll call it 16. Okay. It's Lyran's turn. Marina.
I am going to cast Hunger of Hadar.
All right. Centered where?
Let's see.
Because remember, it hits anything that's in it.
Yes, so it's going to be 150. If I put it right around me, does it affect everyone
It
else?
hits everyone. So
A save would have to, a deck save
So-
would have to go around.
for if you're casting it on yourself, you hunger. What level are you casting it at?
Level 3.
Level 3. So technically, its range of 150 feet. It has a 20-foot. I do believe a 20-foot.
It's a 20-foot area
Yeah.
sphere.
So a 20-foot sphere. So a 10 foot by 10, like 10-foot radius. So you could cast it like out here and it would only hit him,
Okay.
or you could cast it over here and it would only hit them,
Or
up here and it would hit them. Depends on what you're going for. It's only it's only 9, 10, 50. It's only that much. For
Ever's Black Tentacles.
on.
That area where Mystery is.
All right. So what's
So
that
that's,
do?
That's a 20-foot square. They need to make deck saves.
All right. The crustacean has to make a deck save. Would you know it failed?
Oh, yeah, within the first time I started the deck save, or take 3d6 bludgeoning and be restrained.
Okay. Well, roll damage because the
longer leg ones.
the crustacean failed, and you said dex.
Yeah. Deck 17.
7.
They both failed.
So they're going to take 7. They're restrained. A creature that starts its turn in the area and is already restrained takes 3d6 bludgeoning. So they're both going to take 3d6 at the start of their turn.
Okay, now I can get out my handy dandy.
Rings of condition!
Yep.
They're like the Infinity Stones.
And you said 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. Where is it? Finding the right one.
Brandon, could you do me a favor? Could you scoot the book any further forward? I'm noticing that I can turn and I can insert. Cool.
How dare you? Let me know.
How dare I be a good player?
Yeah. There's that one and that one. So these guys are restrained. Handy dandy things. So yeah, they can't move. Okay. So that's Morena's turn as one of the crustaceans. Take 7. Now it's Brother's turn.
Man, he was low on that spell before. Really
He
high.
rolled a 1. As brother shows up.
It's perfect!
Just the disgrace
He
he
shows
needs.
up over there.
As bad 90s villain.
Hey man. It just reminds me of Skeletor. Are you kidding me? That looks exactly like Skeletor.
Well, it's like a
Just book.
Skeletor and Magneto had a baby.
Yep.
I love it. It's perfect.
He's gonna be like, just run, leave. As
Okay!
We'll just leave now. We're not invested at all.
as that's his turn, he's gonna bring up his stuff and just be like, please don't make me do this.
You need to roll another 3d6 because it's gonna go back.
Yep,
down.
it is now Miss Ree's turn,
So that's
9.
9.
and she needs to make another one.
She can make a.
sorry.
She can make 2 different ones, either a dex or a strength.
Sorry.
Let's say pull it back up real quick. Yeah, either a strength or a dex check. It's choice.
Okay, she's gonna attempt to make a strength check. Make a save. Nope.
Okay, so she's still restrained.
So that's her action, correct?
Yes.
Gotcha. So, it's now Chet's turn.
Chet is going to turn to Soren. Tap him on the shoulder. Good luck, big guy. And haste him.
Boo! Turned off. She's going to use counterspell.
Can I counterspell or
No,
counterspell?
she's not gonna-
Counter.
How many she out of that? Okay, so one done. So you see her. She's like.
Can't she, even though she's restrained?
You can do.
Oh, it's somatic.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can do this. Hit.
Got it. Okay.
Her hands still work.
Or do they?
Well, that's some garbage.
How do you know the
And then Chet's gonna be like, well, that's some shit.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything in the restraint. You can't cast a somatic spell because you only need to be able to do a little bit. It's not like you're going like Doctor Strange.
Um.
That's how it should be.
Yeah, I guess that's all he's gonna do for right now then.
Yay, hags! Counterspell.
I love hags.
Sorn.
Have a good summer.
You just bound onto it.
I guess while I'm already there and on it, I'm gonna throw another javelin at Mystery.
That's you're using your attack action.
Yep.
Okay. Did you rage?
No, I had.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
That's over 20.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll throw another one while I'm at it.
Because you have advantage.
Oh, well, let me roll a second one just in case. That is a natural 20!
That's
Oh, that's right. She's restrained.
yeah.
So we'll start with that one, because that would be...
You're not raging though. You said you hadn't raged yet,
Right.
so you don't get to add rage die.
I wasn't, but since I have improved critical, or not improved critical, brutal critical.
Yeah. So you get to roll.
So that would
you
be...
roll 3 of them.
Yep.
Brutal critical brought to you by barbarians.
I was remembering that, because last time I didn't remember it.
Nope.
That is... 16 for the first one.
Oof. Okay.
And then I'll throw another javelin.
With advantage.
It's over 20.
That'll hit.
That is another 8.
Okay. She's looking real bad. Like, real bad. So after that is the Kraken's turn.
Hi, everybody.
And I say, look at us all nice. Look
Well-
at all those ducks in a row.
Technically, one of you is safe. I can't draw it, but Solomon is safe because Solomon is within an enclosed area. Solomon just landed. It's like pff, you're just looking directly at it.
Oh, hi, friend.
Aha! So it is going to attempt to smack y'all. So it is going to attempt a tentacle attack against Chet.
Is it within 30? No, it's not. It is within 30 feet
Yeah.
of me. I'm going to use my instinctive charm. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Of 17.
What's
Okay.
a pretty kraken like you doing in the waters like this?
Oh man, you're so cute. You're just a little
It
baby.
makes it.
It makes it? Okay.
Oh, well, damn.
I was like, if it has a plus to charisma, it could make it.
Dang it.
So we're going to try and hit you.
Alright. Well, worth a try.
What's your AC now?
18 currently. Gotta love that mage armor.
That's true. You got mage armor on.
6. Roll a 5. It needed a 6 to hit you. So it comes close. Second one. Da-da-da-da-da-da. That'll hit. So you need to make a strength or dex save to not be grappled.
That's a 9.
You are grappled.
Perfect.
So you're restrained. So this Kraken, by the way, has 10 tentacles.
Ah,
Just start lobbing them off.
slice and
You
dice.
take 19 points of damage
Okay.
as you are grappled. So that would be the crusty dudes. Can't move. Roll damage because he's gonna. One of them's gonna attempt to save.
Before storm. Oh, I did. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you did. You got counterspell.
Yeah.
It failed.
11.
11 points of damage on that one. So he can't move. This one's gonna move. It's 5, 10. If it can. Now you guys are. It's climbing up the boat, so it still has stuff to go. If I have 10. If I have 10. That's their turn. They can't move fast. They are not very good. Solomon,
All right.
from inside your little safety hut. It's still twilight.
Okay.
This is all happening like early morning.
So Mystery is how far from us? Just 20
You
feet?
are about 10 feet up.
Okay.
So
And she's 20 feet out, so that would be
at an angle, it'd be about 30.
Okay. And the Kraken is how far?
Right in front of you. So 5,
Okay.
10. Actually, 5.
All right.
That's true. It's sitting right. Yeah,
Its edge is right here.
All right. So I am going to cast Flame Strike on the Kraken.
All right. What's it going to do?
It is a vertical column of divine fire that roars down from the heavens in a location that I specify, the Kraken's location. Each creature in a 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 4d6 fire damage and 4d6 radiant damage on a failed save.
Okay. So it's hilarious because Leon also has an ability, and she's right next. So
At the start of its turn, it can make a saving throw whenever it ends, but it's gonna take 17 first.
That was already because it made it saving through the first time. So did
Oh no! It's still in the circle, so it's gonna take
half of that, right?
half of that. Yeah.
So 5. You said 10.
No. No, 19, 20,
No.
21. So
11.
Yeah.
Or, 10.
yeah.
I was like 10. Really, I thought I did more than 10. I was like, it did 10, right? Okay. So roll. What's he got to do? Make a save.
Yes.
A what save?
A dexterity save.
Of.
17.
It does not make it.
Awesome. All right.
Now, I'm just asking because Chet's in its grasp. Do I need to do
No, because it still has a reach of 20 feet, so
Gotcha. Okay.
you're fine.
I didn't know if it had grabbed me and pulled
can't
or if
do
it just
that.
grabs.
If it uses its other attack action to fling or eat, it will be either thrown or brought in.
Gotcha.
But you're just grabbed in. It's right there.
And this column is localized specifically on
Because
it.
what's the range of it?
You said
It's-
10-foot radius?
It's 40 feet high and 10-foot radius.
Yep.
So just
right on.
right on its head. Would just
Okay, so roll that damage.
Okay.
It's
I need
not-
one more
So
d6.
now it's got radiant and fire damage.
There's
Just
one.
Okay.
okay. We'll go to Liren.
okay. She is still concentrating on that.
Alright.
So she is going to.
That's 18 points fire damage.
Okay.
Oh, I need it one more time.
Oh.
Sorry. Thank you.
She's going to do Ray of Frost.
Okay.
And 15 points radiant damage.
Okay.
She's going to Ray of Frost, Miss Lady.
Okay. So it's an attack.
Yeah, it's an attack.
At advantage because this is all attacks.
That's over 20. That's 16.
So that'll hit. Either one does.
8 cold damage.
Okay. Yeah, Turi is looking terrible.
Yeah, I think that's.
Rena, you are up.
I am going to use Chill Touch on.
How?
by creating a ghostly
What's the range?
120 feet.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Oh, it's just a ghostly hand goes.
I was like, no, it's
"Ah!"
100. It's got
Yeah.
a range.
I just wanted to make sure. I was like, what?
It said the word touch. It's
Yeah.
like, hold on. But no, there's like a ghost hand going, woo!
So which thing you attaching it to, or trying to? Brother, or the one in the
Yes.
crustacean? Okay, brother.
So that is 2d8 plus.
Well,
9.
what's the save or what's the
Oh,
attack?
sorry.
It doesn't automatic. It's not a magic
It's
missile.
a. It's a.
On
what's
a
it
hit,
called?
so it's an
It's a
attack.
cantrip.
Yeah.
Right. So you're using.
Oh. Well, it just says plus 9. It doesn't.
Yeah.
say
So you're
anything.
gonna roll a d20 and add 9. That's
20.
20. So you're gonna double damage that.
Yeah, that will double damage.
So 2d8, 4d8.
What a lucky nat 20. Oh, yeah. he's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
Oh, that's good.
So that's 12, 24 plus 9.
No. You're not gonna add 9. It's
No.
just 24.
24 points of
Plus
damage?
9, 4.
No, that's for to attack. It's 24.
Gotcha.
Okay. And he can't take. What does it? Because it makes you can't do certain
It
things.
has can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn, and the
Has
hand's gonna.
disadvantage on the attack rolls against me until the end of my next turn.
That's an
Gotcha.
undead. That's an undead.
Oh, sorry.
It's not undead.
So he can't regain hit points then.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I need to know. It's his turn.
Top of the round.
Well, it's his turn for. He's bottom of the round.
Oh, I thought you were saying that was his turn. Like that was his turn.
No. That would be busted if it caught it. Just got rid of a turn.
That's why I was confused.
Go back to Everett.
Bless you.
Okay.
I was gonna give you a double bless though.
Bless up, bless down.
Okay, so it's at the start of its turn.
Starts to decrease, so it's gonna.
He is.
So it's gonna take 3d6 at the start of her, not him, her. When her round starts, she's gonna take 3d6, and then she can make a check at the end.
Right.
Can use, or she needs to use her action too.
Where is it? All right.
Oh, if it's affecting 2.
Oof, boy.
spiders.
Oof, boy.
8d10 coming down.
Oh no.
Is he within 60 feet?
5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Of you?
Yeah.
Yeah, technically.
Counterspell.
What level does it counter automatically?
I think it's anything third or lower.
You need to
counters.
roll.
I need to roll.
Yeah.
10 plus the spells.
Plus your modifier for your attacks.
So 20.
You cancel it. As you see a 7th level in a storm called lightning begin to come down and then dissipate, which would have done 80 points of damage anyway, automatically. Yeah.
Chet's just like, nope.
Counterspell me, I counterspell you guys.
So that's his turn.
2 can play that game.
He's going to see that. So roll that damage on the hag.
Yeah.
On mystery.
Because if
She did.
Oh, yeah. 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just say she is just crushed in half from the weight.
Okay.
Unless you haven't done it, you want to do it
No.
the same way as last
Slither
time.
That's how I end every single one.
That's Brandon was trying to avoid that. Was
Yes.
the
So, when that happens, Kraken stays. The crustaceans stay, but you see steam begin to rise off of them.
Because the curse is fading, probably.
So, their turn is skipped, but that's not for a little bit. Chet, you're
Are
up.
they in pain?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
all
I am technically restrained if I Misty Step.
Technically, you can be out of it.
So bonus action, Misty Step.
Because it allows you to pop.
question? Would he have let go when he was hit with the column of? Okay.
It doesn't. There's no save against
So-
it. It has you just meant the tentacle, like the
I'm
suction cup.
Gonna bonus action, Misty Step.
Where?
Pop me out 30 feet south. And then
Ow, yo.
I'm going to. What am I gonna do now?
thought we could probably remove her from the board.
I'm gonna go on ahead and do. Gonna do another fireball, but I'm gonna aim it up towards brother.
What's the range?
It's
150?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So it's a 20-foot sphere. So I want to try to aim it between those three. See if I can. Can I hit all three of them?
Like here?
Yeah.
20, you would hit the boat, the edge of the boat.
Okay, I'll move it up just a smidge. So I'll hit those two.
20, yeah, if you go for, hit those two, you would hit the
Yeah.
boat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
one of them is restrained.
One of them is range, so he fails.
So he fails the dex save. He
He'll
needs to
die.
make a dex save.
He's going to die.
Okay,
You obliterate this thing.
that's fine.
You had
He's gonna
5
die.
hit points
That's
left.
fine.
I was saying.
I guarantee you're going to roll with that many die, at least 5. So he's going to make his save. He fails. So
He got real lucky though. I rolled 4 ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's
22.
okay.
And that's gonna be it for me.
Sorn.
Alright, well, now I see that there's one main problem. So, alright, so what I'm going to start with is I'm going to run down to Chet,
You're going to hop off.
hop off. Alright, because I can tell what he was trying to do before, because it's happened before with haste. So, I'm going to give you the opportunity for the next round for you to try it again.
You gonna waste your turn? All right.
Oh, no.
I don't know
I'm
why
not
you
done. I
need to
have
wait for me.
javelins still.
How many?
She
I
got
have
haste
another-
too.
And my turn is the next one.
Oh, I didn't know you had haste.
I said
Yeah, we
so
said
how
that
many-
earlier.
How many javelins do you have? Because you've thrown 2.
Right, I have another 5.
Okay. Let me make sure.
I restocked a while ago.
I just need to make sure.
Yeah, I'm keeping track of it, don't worry. So then I'm going to rage.
Now, there you go.
Wanted to wait till it was a little bit more of a focal point. So I am going to rage, and then I'm going to throw javelins at the Kraken.
Okay.
That is 18 plus 9,
That'll hit.
and that's a natural 20.
Okay, so roll the damage.
Alright, so we'll start with the first one, which is a plus 3. So. That's 18, 21,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's just one die. 5, 10, 13 for the second one.
Okay. So, Kraken's turn. What?
Nothing. I just learned an interesting bit of information as well.
What's Don's radius?
Dawn's radius is, I believe, 40 feet. Let me see.
That's the Kraken.
Yep.
that moved?
Yeah, it's a 30-foot radius.
He's out of it.
Okay.
What up, spellcaster?
Right?
What up, big dude? So, hey, you feeling lucky again?
Let's try.
That'll hit. So you are hit again and grappled. Unless you make a DC.
I was gonna say I need to make a dex.
Yep, dex or strength. Everyone you're better. It doesn't say.
14.
Nope. Okay. So it'll be. You're real lucky. That'll be 14 points.
Okay.
And it is going to. Fling you 40 feet into the water.
Alright.
I thought it was 2 attacks.
Yeah, 1 attack is fling.
Squidge isn't a strong
Ah.
swimmer.
So
Yeet.
So you're in the water now.
It is a yeet or be yoted world out
Right.
there.
If you pass hence E to yoke, you still need to add the ED at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're out in the water. That's the Kraken's turn. Crustaceans are going to fall off and still writhe in pain. Solomon, you're up.
Okay. I think my hunch might be wrong, so I'm going to brother's still up, right?
Yep. Oh, brother's way up.
Okay. He's within 120 feet, right?
Yep.
Okay. I am going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay. So we need, it's an attack or save?
It is a it says make a ranged spell attack.
So roll and add your attack
Yeah.
modifier.
Cool. My spell attack modifier?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Neat. That's a 17 plus 9.
That'll hit.
Okay. And then the target takes 4d6 radiant damage.
So roll that.
May I?
Oh, sorry. For what?
A d6.
D6.
Thank you. Oh, those are pretty low. 8. 8 radiant damage.
Okay. Lyran's up.
Lyran is going to move Dawn.
Okay. It's everyone, right?
30 feet, so it's technically it could not hit either one of them.
Okay. So how much does it move, though?
What do you mean?
It's
It's
centered
60.
on
It
it.
moves 60
Okay.
feet. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting away with this.
So it can make another save.
Of what?
Con 16.
Made it.
Okay. 10, 20, 36 radiant.
Okay. Cut in half. Okay. Marina.
So I'm going to go ahead and drop Everett's Black Tentacles and put Hunger of Hadar on him.
On brother? Okay, what's you got to do?
No, I'm not on Brother.
On the Kraken. Okay. What does it do?
Dex save 17.
Makes it.
Okay.
With a nat 20. But this big thing, he's like, this is my water.
It doesn't really say anything else.
There's one of the reasons I'm afraid
So
to go
it's
near
gonna open a gateway to the dark between the stars and reach.
Uh-huh.
None of ours.
What's the radius?
20 feet.
Oh, you said on the Kraken, so 5, 10, you're in it.
Yeah. So I need
And,
to make what, Dex?
5, 10, 15, 20. So are you?
What's the save?
Well, it's 150 feet, so lower.
Where are you? So you're
where
No.
it's-
It's a 20 foot.
Right, but I
Right,
can
she's-
cast it at 150, so I'm going to put it lower.
So
she's-
that way it would
Oh,
catch
okay.
the edge of him
So
and
I'm going to
avoid
need you to
us.
be more specific because you said at the Kraken.
Yeah.
So you technically said at, so,
Alright.
but I will let you this time. Next time you need to let me know. If you say at it, that
No,
means
go ahead.
So
target
it's
it at it.
the area is difficult terrain. Any creature that starts its turn there is going to take 2d6 cold damage.
And any creature that ends its turn is going to take 2d6 necrotic damage.
But it succeeded its dex save, so it's not going to take the acid damage. So once it starts its turn, it's going to take 2d6 cold.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Brother's turn. Guess what? It's gonna cast Call Lightning again. Because we're in a storm. He just can't do it at 7th level.
And I'm too far away.
And you are too far away.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
I cast counterspell.
you cannot.
What was worth a shot?
My hammer casts it. Now, counterspell.
But I can?
Oh.
Technically,
Yeah, she's close enough.
I have 60 feet.
That'd be your reaction, so roll.
Okay. Cool.
roll a d20, and then you're gonna add your spell attack. So that's 23.
That'll do it.
Oh, you all. You fooled me once. This time I'll. Oh wait, you got it too, son of a bitch.
Yep. He can move though. Spiritual weapon.
Good old clerics with their spiritual bonks.
We will just use Leon
As a spiritual weapon.
as a spiritual weapon, and he's going to try and hit you.
What does it look
Okay.
like?
It is going to look like a large tentacle.
What is he? So he's gonna try and hit me with a tentacle?
With a spiritual tentacle.
Oh.
Well,
I think
as much
Miranda's
as I
in
want
love.
to, ring of evasion.
If it's an attack, not against you.
Is it not against me?
It is, but it's an attack, not a save.
Ah,
He's hitting you like, you know how Solomon summons up a bottle of whiskey to hit people?
all right.
That'll hit.
Suitai.
Bless you.
I think something's like really irritating me in here.
Cat hair.
This is not winning.
Yeah, it's
Is
the
it
it's the getting
possible oil from the
thrown.
heater?
Maybe. Haven't done that before. Okay. So,
5d100.
so he's gonna cast that at le fifth level.
He wants to murder me.
Yeah, that's their whole goal.
I know, but I thought brother would be at least a little more,
He
caring.
doesn't have a sway in this.
I mean, there was part of me that thought that maybe after Miss Terry was gone, that
Right, that he might have converted or
That's not
something.
the problem.
it's the Kraken that's the problem.
Man, wouldn't it be nice if that was the problem?
He is the progenitor.
You are so lucky.
How much?
10.
Ah.
With a +5. So, yeah, there's just a thing smack in the face.
I kind of want to just let out a little moan.
Chet, you are in the water.
Okay, bonus action makes you step 30 feet toward the beach, and then
At the start of your turn, I need you to make a con save.
con save.
Because the inky water.
19.
Okay, you make it.
All right. Bonus action misty step towards the beach,
Hey, you're right on the beach.
and then I'm gonna use my full action to dash
Okay,
60 feet.
gets an attack of opportunity.
That's fine. I figured.
So, let's see if it hits and he
Yeah.
grapples you. I run. I don't run.
I run shit.
That'll hit.
All right,
So you
and then dex save
Yes.
16.
No.
No. All right. Yeah, fair enough.
Get back in the water.
It's reaction to do that, so he can't throw. It's part of his action to do that. So you take 8.
Well, I just meant in general. That
Okay.
You rolled.
You just keep like, no.
So then I guess
no.
since I'm not going to use my action to dash.
Well, you tried to. That was your action to dash.
Oh, gotcha.
So, but the grapple
Okay.
restraint is part of the tentacle hit.
Okay.
Do you have a bonus action? No, you
All right,
just
no, I
did.
used my bonus action.
So, Soren, you're up.
See, the problem, I can't run in there because he's got like all these rings of effect on him. So then if I run into it, I'm gonna get hit. So I have to keep.
Technically, Chet's now in it.
Right.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking that to myself.
Which is why I have to just keep throwing javelins.
And check. Would con save at disadvantage? Because I'm restrained.
No, you can still
Just-
make con saves.
okay.
It's just dex.
Oh, he fails.
Boo, the light of dawn.
I'm gonna throw 2 more javelins.
Okay, so you're down to 1. Because you've thrown 2.
I started with
5. You said
no,
you had
no, no.
5 last
I
turn.
started with 7.
I know, you said 5 last. Oh, no, you have 3 then.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying you had 5 total.
No.
Oh, yeah, so you have 3 more after this, didn't you?
Alright, Chet is not looking great, guys.
It'll look worse soon.
Yeah, I know.
15 plus 9.
That'll hit.
16 plus 9.
That'll hit.
Alright, first one. Oh, that's 1, so that's 6, 7, 8. 9 for the
Mhm.
first hit. 10 for the second hit. And yeah, he's not close enough for affecting anything else.
Nope. Well, technically, no, he's not. If you moved in 1, yeah. But no. Wait, 5 foot or 10 foot?
It's 10 foot.
He's within.
Oh.
Oh, no, no, he's not. Sorry. Sorry. I was thinking Chet. I was thinking Chet's radius.
Oh, I was like, wait a minute.
So, Kraken's turn.
This takes 2d6.
What a
Am
friend.
I getting yeeted or eated?
Wait, at the start of its turn, it takes 2d6 cold damage.
So roll that.
Oh, and it's also gonna take 4.
So now I have one
7.
javelin left.
7.
8.
Okay.
High five.
I mid that so bad.
Sorry, bud. It's rough, buddy.
Eat it or yeeted. Let's go.
Well, first, it's going to attempt to grab Soren.
Eat him. Eat him.
What's
Checking
your-
fireball from the inside.
He'll hit. So make your save.
No, you said strength or dex?
Whatever you want to do.
That's 16 plus 9.
That'll do it. So you were not grappled. So you're hit.
Ow!
So you'll take 17.
Is that half?
I need to see if he's actually magical. That's a good question. If he's technically magical, he's immune to immune to non-magical attacks, but it doesn't say, so I don't imagine it's magical. So you just get hit. So you'll take half of that.
So that was...
So you'll take 8. You, on the other hand, about to just get yoked.
Yay!
Yeet! Ha ha ha! Yeet! Ha ha ha!
He's not eating you back in the water.
Huh?
He sees what you're at now. He's not eating you back in the water.
Okay, cool.
Sees you and you're dead. He's gonna jump.
All right.
He's throwing you 40 feet that way.
Can I cast Featherfall on her?
That'd be a reaction.
You already did your reaction.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You did your reaction against brother.
Yeah.
That was the
Spell.
bottom of the round, so now we're
No, she hasn't gone again. Until she starts.
Yeah, it's
her
through
turn.
her
I thought
turn.
it was
Yeah,
per
yeah,
round.
No,
yeah.
no, that would be kind of be 2 reactions.
I'm sorry.
So
It's alright.
20, 29. Yeah, you're going like. So you will take.
If it's more than 12, I'm down. We'll just
Yeah,
say
I need to
Yeah.
see how much you're taking per 10 feet. So you'll take exactly 12. Just 3 per.
Alright.
So you're. As you just see Chet just go. Wee!
He does that.
Wee! Bump.
Chet down.
You didn't have any spells, did you? No.
What do you mean?
You didn't have any concentration? No, you were trying to run, so no, you're good.
What happened to Squidge in the
I was
pond?
gonna say, how Squidge?
Squidge, from being tossed and just ragdolled,
Yeah.
Squidge is going to take at least 1 point of damage.
Yeah, he's gonna poof.
He's just going to. He's not dead. He's just off
That's how
this plane.
familiars work. They...
He's not dead. He's just off this plane of resistance.
Alright, well, this is gonna get bad real quick.
So, yeah, that was Kraken's turn. Crustaceans.
He takes 2d, or it makes a dex save because it's the end of his turn.
I like the hand
Oh.
raising.
Sorry.
Well, he still has movement.
Huh?
He still has movement. Yeah, I forgot that he's stuck in that. Well, he didn't grab you, and he doesn't want to be. He doesn't want to be in where he is because the dawn and everything. So, 5, 10, actually, right about there. Yeah, you're good. So he's out of everything right now, for what it is. So crustaceans are. Solomon.
Alright. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at 4th level on the Kraken.
Okay. So it's an attack, correct?
Yep. That's a nat 20.
Okay, so double damage.
Double damage.
So roll double die.
Okay, so it is
You need
4d6 radiant damage.
86.
Yep, you're doing 8.
How many do you have?
3.
Here's 5. Fistful of D6.
Alright. 24.
Okay. What are you doing now?
As a bonus action,
Uh huh.
I'm going to cast. Where is it?
Spiritual.
It's called Shield of Faith.
Uh huh.
I'm going to cast it on Liren.
Okay.
Um,
What to do?
There it is. A shimmering field appears and surrounds a creature of your choice within range, granting it a +2 bonus to AC for the duration, which is concentration up to 10 minutes.
So you can't. Okay, no more concentration. You can't do a concentration spell. It's Lyra's turn.
Okay. Worth it.
She gonna move Dawn.
Yeah. She's gonna move Dawn.
Makes a save.
Okay.
It's just
Isn't it
chipping
at the
away.
start of its turn though?
So it's whenever it enters the circle,
Oh,
and then
okay.
at the start of the turn.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, you've entered the circle. No, the circle entered me.
10,
Ew.
17,
Don't even
25.
take it that way,
Okay.
Chris.
And then what does she? Does she have anything?
Bonus action, not really.
Not really. Yeah,
Unless she action surges.
I think I'm gonna have her maybe get off the ship.
Where?
Head towards Chip.
I'm gonna have her. Oh, technically they would get an opportunity attack. Or no, she's up in the ship.
Yep.
And the crustaceans are like, ah!
Yeah, so I'm gonna have her go down.
Should we have her jump off the ship?
If she leaves 60 feet, then my Shield of Faith no longer.
Well, she can only move 30 feet, so.
She can only move 15.
Okay. Well, she
With her bad legs.
legs.
Oh, never mind. She can stay on the ship then.
She hadn't moved yet, so I was like, until she moves it, then I'll let her know.
All right.
Yeah,
No, if I had known that, I wouldn't
her
have bothered.
leggies. After Leon's turns, Marina.
Okay, I am going to go ahead and cast. Oh crap! I just had it. Enervation.
Which does?
It does. A tendril of inky darkness reaches out and touches a creature that I see within range to drain life from it. Target must make a dexterity saving throw. On a successful save, it takes 2d8 necrotic damage. On a failed, it takes 48.
Okay, and who are you targeting?
Kraken.
Okay. Fails.
Okay.
So it's going to take 48. And until the spell ends, she can use her action on each of her turns to automatically deal 48 damage.
Got it.
The spell ends, however, if she uses her action to do anything else, or if the target is ever outside of the spell's range.
Which is how long?
60 feet.
Gotcha.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
9.
Yeah.
It's just
These
still
ones,
chipping
man.
away.
Yep.
That's the thing to remember, I
And
think.
you're going to regain hit points equal
Yeah,
to
half
half
of
the
it.
amount.
So you gain 5.
Yep.
Yeah, Enervation's a good one.
Brother's turn. Da 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 da. Level 5 call lightning.
Pardon?
Yeah, he casting level 5 call lightning.
Can I evade that?
Okay, no. Okay. So, everyone needs to make
I'm
a
sorry.
dex.
No,
I just realized.
Everyone. I gave the opportunity to
I
dex
know.
save. Everyone needs. You get evasion on the dex save though. So everyone on the boat. So it'll be Liren, Solomon, and Rena. I'll need to make a dex save.
23.
Succeeds.
8.
What's your ring of evasion do?
I think she just succeeds, basically.
I mean, it says when you fail a dexterity save, you can use your
To succeed,
free
yeah.
action to
Oh,
succeed.
What's your dex save?
5.
Okay, you'll take full. So. Okay, so 30, 30, 60. Don't need to roll.
Okay.
Bonus action, he is going to Tempest Clerics! Because for those at home wondering why I didn't roll for that, Tempest Clerics have the ability to channel divinity where lightning or thunder damage maximizes its damage. So if he would have hit earlier, if he would have gotten that call lightning off earlier, 80. Like 40 min. So he is going to bonus action try and hit Brenna again.
Okay, did I just take 30 damage, you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, bud.
I can't adjust Liren's.
Okay.
I hadn't taken a single point of damage from any enemies.
Well, that's
The only damage I had was tearing the scab off of myself.
She's at 24.
I figured it would look.
And then the boat.
Yep.
But with a giant crack in it now. That'll hit you.
Okay.
So that will be 20 points of damage.
Okay.
That's brother's turn. Hey, brother. Ah. It is now Chet's turn to rediscover.
Success.
That's one success.
Yep.
It's a good thing you have that ring of evasion. If you didn't, you would have just died.
I didn't realize until afterwards. Oh, I finally had my turn.
Yeah, it could have counted spell. That's why I was like,
I was like, why are you staring at me?
I didn't want to say anything.
that's why I was just like, hey. So,
That's
Soren, you're
right.
up.
Here on Roll Call, we learned the hard way.
Yeah.
It's a hard knock roll for us.
Alright, because I can't really do anything outside of. I'm going to throw my last javelin at the Kraken, and just for saying it, I'll start heading over to Chet.
Okay. So,
That's an 18 plus 9.
okay. That'll hit.
And that's with 40 feet of movement?
Yeah. The difference is you're running it, the Kraken just went like, yeet!
14.
14? Alright, it's looking pretty bad. It's looking like it's been stabbed a whole bunch and hit with a bunch of light.
It's just got javelins sticking out of it.
Kraken's turn. Dun.
9, 18, 21, 23.
So half. Oh boy. It's. So it is. It is going to attempt to hit. Ooh, that's the question. Aaron's been a problem, but so is Marina.
Oh, yeah, go
Solomon's
ahead.
been a problem.
Oh yeah, go ahead, kill me.
You're all a
I'm
problem.
already in the process of making it back up.
I just like that all the ducks are like neatly in a row right now.
Oh, right? It's great.
Yeah.
Wait. Is there a radius on the attack? Nope, it's just one thing, so... Yeah, it's going to attempt to grab. It's going to attempt to hit two of you. It's going to attempt to hit Morena and Suleiman, since you guys are the closest to it.
Counterspell.
Not
a spell.
Man, wouldn't that be nice?
I'm going to hit you now.
It is
Counterspell.
not a
What?
spell.
I dropped my die. Well, good thing I got more. It's somewhere. It's fine. I got more d20s. So he's going to attempt to hit Solomon first. You have an AC of 18, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. That'll hit. How much health do you have?
9.
I think this will knock you out no matter what. Yes. You take 24 points of damage. You're not dead. You're just... it is not going to grapple you. Going to try and hit Marina. Because if it was going to try and grapple you, it would... If you were alive, it would. But it...
Not a problem anymore.
Technically, you are grappled. It's just not going to fling you. So, 18?
17. Right.
17.
Hit. What's your AC? What's your health at?
27.
Depending
I was gonna say she could still be up.
Depending on what you roll. 17.
Alright, that's my girl.
Make a save.
Okay. What kind of save?
Strength or dex. Your choice.
Whatever's higher.
Yeah, I'm gonna do dex. Oh,
20.
not 20.
You're not helped. You
Good
somehow
job.
break out of that.
You're like tentacles.
Tentacles. No, okay.
You shimmy your way out.
Solomon, make a death save.
Which is
Roll a d20.
And then
If it's
let us know what you get.
Cool. It's a 9.
So that's one fail.
One fail.
Mm-hmm.
Lyran.
Lyran. What's she gonna do? She will Scorching Ray on the Kraken.
Kirkin.
On the Kirkin.
Okay. I'll let it took.
Over 20.
That'll hit.
That's 6.
Okay. Oh my god, you guys are just like, hey, pink, 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 pink. Okay. Morena, you're up.
Okay, I am going to do the 4d8 of damage.
How do you want to do it? You
Yay!
had 1. I was like, depending on what you rolled.
Ah, okay.
Don't need to roll. Just
Actually, she does need to roll because she's going to take half that energy back into her. It's enervation.
yeah.
She regains half.
oh,
thing
just
is-
see how much she heals.
Man, imagine if you didn't enervate last time.
16 plus
Plus 10, 26. So you're going to take 13.
Okay.
So she heals 13 and
Yeah.
the Kraken goes.
I kind of just like you should like have it shrivel up like as you're sucking.
Turns
the
into
life
calamari.
force. Yeah.
That's exactly what it's doing.
Nom, 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 nom.
As it dies, you hear, not in the same voice, from a different voice. You have killed my prodigy, and I will return.
I was just thinking about that.
So, my baby! It. Ba, 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 da, da.
It's like reverse Lion King.
So yeah, it dies. Combat still happens for right now. So after Morena is going to be brother, and he is gonna take a look at you guys, and he's gonna think real hard about what he's doing. Weigh his options, weigh his transgressions, and how angry you guys probably are.
Just in the distance, a raging Goliath just running in the distance. Knowing that several of his teammates, he's all one thrown from the ocean to the beach. The other one, his ears goes down like, oh. Morena just taking down a baby Kraken, but just sucking the life force from it. It's like,
I don't know what there is to think about.
He is going to first try to hit you with a spirit weapon.
Apparently,
Now hit.
he didn't care about his options.
Well, he does. He made his option. He made his choice. That will be 30 points of damage.
Oh, I'm at 23.
So you're down.
I'm completely down. How
As
far below does it have to be in order
And
for me to
It's
die?
double damage.
I would need to do your entire health in a hit.
Gotcha.
So let's say you're at 1 and your max was like 78. I would need to do 79.
Yeah.
And then.
Gotcha.
So, and after that, he's gonna expeditious retreat.
counterspell.
No, the 2 people who could, the 3 people who could possibly do that
you
are
see,
down.
You see his plan work flawless.
Yeah.
As
But Soren can run fast.
The expedition routine is a whole other
he
beast.
gets to use pretty much his. He could go with 30, 60. He could go 90 a turn for a while.
Yeah.
As he is gonna.
That's a spell. The expedition
You see his
routine.
boots like form gills on them as he out into the water. He's running on the water.
Thanks.
You guys were taking him down. He could have boots.
Yeah.
I can swim.
So things are still happening. You see the crustacean people stop screaming as the Kraken body is now floating there. The inky water is slowly receding. We're gonna keep combat order, but is anyone planning to chase?
I don't know.
That's the only one who could chase right now.
I'm the only one that could.
I'm
Well,
asking.
technically,
But
yeah,
there's no
neither
way for
here.
me to catch him.
Okay, I'm just making. I needed to ask.
Yeah, there'd be absolutely no way for me to catch him. I'd always be like 50 feet behind him,
Yeah.
and then it would just keep getting worse and worse.
All right, so Hello again.
And I don't have a spell be like, stop it.
Hello there.
Right.
All right. So, combat is technically over.
Death saves all around.
Well, I was, because then the next would be me, wouldn't it? Oh, no, I guess you have to do your death
It's,
saves. Because I was going to run around with the lantern, just be like, boop, boop, boop.
So after
Oh yeah, I forgot you had-
brother would be Chet.
Right.
So death save.
Yeah.
He fails.
You always have your bad guys run away cowardly. Have you noticed?
No.
It's almost as if they have a will to live.
They don't all run away.
Nah,
Yangu didn't run away.
So the one, he's not a dum-dum. He knows Soren didn't take much damage.
He'd know everyone else.
Soren
is
played the
passed
distance
out.
game. Soren got hit once.
So then it would be Soren's turn now.
Okay, yeah, then I
You
was
can
running.
pick one.
Yeah, I was running over to Chet. Saying,
Okay,
hey,
so you're up to Chet. We don't need to worry about the minute. You're going to be able to. You can bound anywhere in the field.
So that was used the lantern.
Stabilized. That's your turn. So, Kraken's dead. Crustaceans. You hear from the crustacean people. From, like, not the normal guttural clicking, but the breathing. As not, it's dissipating from a more natural standpoint, not being ripped off. We'll get into why. Solomon, make it a save.
Would mine be going away,
Yes.
regardless of my unconscious?
Well, you're
state?
unconscious. Well, you're
11.
you succeed.
Yes.
So now we have a nat 1 and a nat 20. We'll flip that one depending.
Yeah.
Liren has no healing.
Lyran has no healing, but she can go to. She's going to try to stabilize Morena.
Okay, so roll medicine check. The spiritual weapon's gone.
I apologize, my medicine check's not great. Nat 20.
You're
Hey!
stabilized.
Yes.
So Miranda doesn't have to worry about
That would
anything.
be her action.
That would be
correct?
her action.
Okay, gotcha.
You're stabilized. You're still unconscious, so that's your turn. Chet.
Chat is stabilized, you said.
Yes. Because I stabilized.
You
it.
said
That's right,
stabilized,
right.
yeah.
So you are
Lantern.
still unconscious.
Yes.
Soren.
I was going to leap over to Solomon if I can. 5, 10.
Yep, you can make it over there.
Alright, and then lantern.
So Solomon is stabilized. I almost got a few of you.
How do I do that?
You're just just pick yourself to 0. Just hit 3 successful saves.
I just copied what she did.
Yeah, I pretty much just took myself to 1. Just
Yeah. For all intents and purposes, you are, unless somebody comes in and goes, die!
right. I was waiting, man, for that like thing to be broken on those other guys, and for that one right next to me just be like, whoa.
Which is why I was running over.
I know.
here.
I was like,
I could go fight the Kraken, but again with
It's like, why is everybody still on the boat? Get off the boat! The boat is probably
Oh,
Yeah,
the boat
see, I
took
don't
60
have
points
any.
damage. It's 40 past its health.
nice.
So it is.
I'd like to
Immovable
medicine
right now.
check the boat.
Look, you're unconscious right now. The storm is beginning to dissipate and pass. So you see the storm, the inky water begins as the ocean begins. The tide. You notice after now, there was no tide. It was still water. And now the tide is beginning to come in. You see the ink begin to mix with new, fresh seawater and rotate and dissipate away. For the two of you that are awake, you're in the storm. After about 5 minutes, you see the people are on the ground. Everything's peeled off of them. It's now returned. You see your friends no longer having things on them. The barnacle-like curse has been dissipated entirely. There are no wounds from it. Those who have already been infected with wounds are still wounded, but you see the different clerics run out from the town, from the church. One runs out. Next round goes. Bring everyone close to you.
Start just picking up the unconscious people and bringing them
Everyone, he just mask your wounds.
in. Yay!
So everyone is going to heal You heal 30.
I don't think I need the 30, but
Everyone heals 30 and you're all awake.
What happened? Where is it?
You know a squid is gone.
Squidge? I immediately sit down on the beach, start ritual casting Find Familiar.
Bring out the incense.
Come on, buddy.
I'll kind of be like, well, for those of you that were not conscious,
What happened to Booble Snoop?
Oh no!
Booble Snoop. I was hoping you wouldn't ask that question until later. Because you were grappled by it and it crushes in and
No, she evaded.
I know when it gets hit though, like to hit.
So what am I gonna do? Just open it up and pull out a dead rat squished all over? Oh, it's a mouse actually.
Yeah, Booble Snoop.
I'm gonna go to the beach and bury it.
No, I
in
was gonna say
tears.
give it to Squidge.
oh,
I'll disrespect it even more.
Circle in there. So Booble Snoop.
You know what? I'm just gonna go over and sit next to Chad, holding it, while she does the.
And while I do that, I'm gonna make Squidge a white rat.
So squid 10 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, just
During that, I'm explaining that Miranda took down, for those of you who were unconscious, for Miranda's spell was the thing that finished off that, and that brothers ran off.
Good job. I'm sorry about your friend. Chet's like crying. He was so sweet.
Brandon's bawling.
Leon also starts crying, being like, "Oh my god, why does all the animals I love die?"
Chet's just gonna put his arms out for Lyran and Ren and be like,
Big
yeah!
old cry.
Give
fest.
like a wink.
That makes it even worse.
I'm gonna
He doesn't do the wink.
I'm gonna go to the ship. I'm gonna find the body we hid in the closet.
Hey guys, we got this too.
And, I guess it's unrecognizable, right?
Oh
As
yeah.
yeah.
It's just muscle.
Just
Yeah.
bones and muscle.
Okay. I'm gonna carry it to the water's edge, and now the water's like clean, right? Or
Yeah,
is it
it's
still
getting
kind of
clean.
inky? Okay. I thought you deserved a burial in a clean sea, and then I'm gonna put it in the water.
You see, even with your passive, you see the water. It doesn't. The water, the waves don't appear to be reaching naturally, like over to pull it. But then a little bit of shimmer happens as it brings it in. You see, like the ocean accepts it and takes it. Everyone else is like, boo now. So I'm just like, gotta do the right thing.
I'm going to be talking to the clerics and
There's multiple.
yeah, I'm just kind of just like discussing how the state of the town that they know of and
My God. What? Thank you. We shall erect a monument to the mighty Stonebreakers.
Actually, instead of erecting a monument, can you help us fix our ship?
It will take a few days,
I mean,
That's fine.
but we should be able to.
by the way, would you guys like your mayor? Because we kind of last we checked, he was also released from the curse.
Thank the gods.
So I'm gonna why don't one or two of you clerics come with me and we'll go see if we can achieve Mayor Mayfire.
All right.
And
So you head off to grab them.
I'm gonna be like, is everybody okay for me to go?
Yeah, we're gonna have a little
I
ceremony.
want to go
for
with
it
him.
for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you four go. You two cleric and you go. So Laren, Morena, and Jen.
And then Squidge, we're gonna have a nice
After
little
10 minutes, Squidge
ceremony on the
pops into
beach
existence.
for our fallen comrades.
Just a rat just comes.
Immediately comes into existence and like tries to rattle his tail.
It's alright, Squidge. Boople Snoot didn't make it, buddy.
Runs up you and just
Oh, I thought he was gonna go straight for the mouth.
Cannibal mice.
and Booblesman has intelligence that understands.
People have feelings.
You mean Squidge?
Yeah,
Squidge.
no, sorry, yeah, Squid has Booblesman's dead. You can say that again. Booblesman's dead.
Chunky. He's dead.
Don't you dead. So,
Oh my god.
so, what are you guys doing on the beach for now?
We're having a little ceremony for Boople Snoot.
Okay, you have a beautiful ceremony.
We're-
You guys
Building him like a little sand grave and like.
make it there. Find the mayor. If I just here's you coming, he's just crying.
I want to go to the other bookshelf door, and I want to go upstairs and see if those three
Yep.
creatures are still up there.
Well, they're not.
Yeah, they're not creatures.
The people are.
Cool. And so when I go into the room, what do I see? What are they doing?
You see three individuals that have no clothes on, but three individuals just breathing like.
Oh, you got asthma.
Thanks, bud.
Hey, I got it too. I know that sound.
So they're breathing heavily, alive, barely, but breathing heavily.
Well, thank Paylor.
Thank Miranda.
Are there any like rags I can drape
Not
over?
really.
No, not really.
Cover them with barnacle dust.
Start tearing pages out of books.
Gross. It is a man, woman, and child. It appears to be a family.
Okay.
Just because they're the ones that survived.
So they're just breathing.
Uh-huh.
Okay. They're like on the ground.
Yeah, you can imagine they are stabilized at 0 hit points but breathing.
Okay.
Emergency tracheotomy.
They're not spitting up seawater. Solomon 101 medical journal. Spitting seawater? Tracheotomy.
Not spitting seawater.
Heimlich maneuver with a tracheotomy if it fails.
I'm perfectly healthy.
All right. I'm gonna cast Prayer of Healing.
Okay, what to do?
Up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within range, each regain hit points equal to 2d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
So I roll 2d8. So you
D8.
healing these people. The clerics pick up Mary Mayfair and go, oh, thank God. And they're just like, they're immediately taking him out. He's just like weeping. So,
I imagine he was sitting there with a crystal, like, oh my god,
yeah.
what the hell's going on?
He was just checking the entire time.
They each regain 16.
So they're back to full health because they're people.
They're just people.
They're all alive. They're still unconscious, but they're all alive.
I'm going to take off my cape and kind of drape it over as much of them as I
Just
can.
roll them into a pile.
Yeah. Let them keep their dignity.
All right. So then you head back to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
So you all head back to the beach. Everyone is there. You see about out of this town of about no more than 100. You see only the clerics were unaffected because of their ability to defend themselves. Other individuals were not able to make it to the church. So all these people, you see one of the more like regal clerics. Count the dead. We must know how many we have lost. Until then, take care of the ones we can. Bring them to the church. Cleanse those that we can. Stormbreakers, we look to you for guidance. Our old ways seem to have caused this pestilence to arrive. Should we honor the dead by giving them to the sea, burning them, or burying them? My traditions and everything I know have been tainted by those who wish to destroy the sanctity of the ocean. So I look to you.
The sea has been cleansed, and I think that's a righteous place to put them.
I mean, just because someone has taken your faith and bastardized it for a period of time does not mean that your faith itself has been wrong along. So, if anything, not even looking towards us, look towards your faith. Ask your gods. I mean, especially as you clerics, clearly with the abilities that I've seen our cleric have, communication might be key, but in my humble opinion, I don't see the sea and your past traditions being a bad option.
We will let them come to us. We do not wish to invoke anger by attempting to reach them after we have inadvertently scorned them. So they will come to us and not us know. So for now we shall erect a boat and send them off to sea. As many as we can.
Off the record, that'd be weird to come across as a traveler. Oh, hey, there's a boat. You guys need help? Holy crap, there's just a bad dungeon. What the heck is going on?
So you all spend the rest of the... It's morning. It's like 8 a.m.
So was that a short or a long rest?
Technically a short rest. So you can spend hit die if you'd like to heal. So it's all of them. So you see some of the clerics come over and they start looking at the ship.
Where's the druid?
Liren heads down into the boat to inspect the crystals. Wow.
Roll for Arcana.
Yep.
How are her legs doing? Is it still just
They
the
are
same?
healed because all that
The
healing.
mass cure wounds and
All that healing really
all them
helped.
clerics. Just clerics going, hey guys, what's up?
Yep.
Gonna use my wizard thing. My arcane recovery.
Okay, gotcha. She's gonna look and go, huh. Alright. It's gonna come outside. So, guys, I think the crystals have been imbued with lightning. So I don't know if that means if we put it in the water, we can just shoot, or what will happen. They don't have air in them. You have a bunch of water, a bunch of lightning.
Hey, lightning?
Well, here's a crazy thought.
So you can go like, what?
Damn, that's cool.
Yeah, basically.
Now, I'm going to have a crazy idea here, and this is going to sound a lot like Solomon's crazy ideas. But what if we were to empty out the crystal using someone such as I or a conduit of some sort to direct it out? Think about like a lightning rod or...
Oh, I was thinking of using it in the water. It would
You think-
turbocharge our bottom to just shoot it. We'd go super fast.
I'm concerned about that, but I mean, I'd love a second opinion. I don't know.
I mean, technically,
I don't know.
I don't
Chet,
know.
would you like to go look?
I think
and Liren's
that
gonna
would
look at you
probably,
and be like,
yeah.
I wouldn't want to tax your brain.
Jeez.
I mean, I don't think I'd understand, but I'll take a look anyway.
Gosh, Chad.
So you go down there.
Yeah.
As soon as you open up, you hear a crackling. Yeah, you can do an arcana on it.
Yep, that's lightning. 16.
You get the sense that this lightning is going to discharge in one of three ways. Either the crystals get broken and they shoot a giant lightning burst. They shoot it off when you're in the it'll lightning spike it if you're in the air. If you're in the water, it will shoot you forward because the boat runs on also propellers on the bottom to push it.
Okay.
So it would for a short distance.
All right.
Looking at the
I'm concerned about the first two.
looking at the boat, you realize as soon as the hull gets patched from where the lightning strike hit it in the bottom, it could technically be seaworthy. Airworthy is going to take a while. So the few days is going to make it seaworthy. Flying will become an issue now until you're able to fix it by an arcane craftsman.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't get to
So I'm gonna come back out and say, all right, here's the situation. Right now, this thing is neither sea nor airworthy. It's gonna take a few days. We can get it seaworthy. Once that happens, we gotta deal with the lightning and the crystals. Now, there's three things. It's either gonna explode. If it was in the air, it could maybe do something else, but we can't get it airworthy, so that's pointless. But if it's on the water, it can propel us forward. That being said, what we could do is wait until the hull's fixed, get it in the ocean, let it shoot out that lightning, get us some distance, maybe around the bottom half of the continent or whatever, and then while that's released, we can absorb more water. So at least our ship can be seaworthy.
They're just going to look at you and go, and how'd you figure that out?
I guessed. Corralled told me. The Squidge told me.
Roll deception.
I'm gonna roll a disadvantage because she probably knows. Yeah, we'll say that's a 3.
She rolled a 9. She's going to go. She's going to lean in. Like, she's going to walk over and just get right next to Chet and be like, wow, I really just want to inspect. And she's going to, like, wrap her hand around the back of Chet's head and go, lie to me one more time. I swear to your God.
After she says that, he's just gonna look at it and go, God, you're pretty.
Damn, you're pretty.
She's going to blush and just...
He takes 10 points of damage.
Anime.
So the verbiage on divine intervention is not.
It can do
Very
almost
specific.
anything.
Okay.
It depends on what you're asking. Paylor will either go, yeah, I'll do it, or no, I can't, or
Fix
I
my
won't.
boat.
Something like that. Fix now, like saying like destroy my enemy is probably on the no scale. But
Give me the strength to fight my
give
enemy.
me strength, give
I
me
think,
sight, give me the ability to travel. Those things you're going to potentially do.
That
Okay,
makes
so-
me curious questioning.
All right.
About other campaign?
No.
Not about this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask Paylor to
So
fix
what
the
is it?
crystals.
What do you do?
I need a percentile dice.
So it's a D100, correct? It's 100. It's a B. What do you have to roll to do it? Like for it to activate?
I thought it was cleric level or.
That's what I need to make
yeah.
sure. 'Cause I have a D100. So I will roll this.
I think they only intervene if it's lower than your cleric level.
So we would need to hit
A 10.
10 or lower.
down lower.
If the
Still
number
nice.
if the number rolled is equal to or less than your cleric level.
Yeah.
So 10 or lower. So you got a 10% chance, bud.
But that also means at most you get a 20% chance.
No, at higher levels, it
Does it
increases.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
For that
At
purpose.
20th level, it succeeds automatically.
That's right.
You ain't making it to 20.
Jeez,
So you're asking Paylor to fix the crystals or the bow?
the crystals.
Well, technically, as a cleric, you aren't going to make it to 20.
So
What?
we'll see what she can say fix the grizzles, but Taylor's going to do what he wants.
It's a valid point. No matter what they
I really wanted to roll like a 9.
It's cocked. I was like, I can't. It was like in between 4 of them. It was like
That's
right
the
there.
downfall of that D100.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Fingers crossed. Pinkies crossed, guys.
My arms are crossed.
Your pinkies aren't.
It was gonna say then I rolled to a 9 and stuck, so it works.
You're right, Sam. A 9.
This is some crap. I'm very happy it works though. For me as the DM. Oh,
Goodbye.
Oh, yeah.
so
This could not potentially be good.
So read exactly what Divine Intervention does.
Okay.
I'm just, God, how's it every single time you guys try and do something religious, it works?
Or it just happens to be a religious thing.
Yeah, right.
So like the Thor thing, I didn't do anything. You were just like, "What you son of a bitch!" Thor shows up. And you're like, what?
Because it went like bing, bing, and then settled on the 9. I was like, is that a 9? What? I was like, it's a single digit. It's gonna work.
6 or 9.
Yeah, it just
Put that in the highlight reel, folks.
okay.
Brandon's meltdown.
Employing your deity's aid requires you to use your action. Describe the assistance you seek and roll percentile dice. If you roll a number equal to or lower than your cleric level, your deity intervenes. The DM chooses the nature of the intervention. The effect of any cleric spell or cleric domain spell would be appropriate.
So-
If your deity intervenes, you can't use this feature again for 7 days.
So, you stand in the morning light in front of the boat. And you're like, alright, you helped me once with the curse. See if I'll do it again. Shake yourself out. And your mace. Invoke Palor's name. And your eyes open. And you're not in the Twilight Realm. You are in the Dawn Father's throne room.
Oh.
no.
He was at a stature that you could comprehend, since you have done this.
Just a quick thought. Hasn't he used this with
No,
us
he
someday?
prayed.
Oh, okay, okay.
I tried to use it. But
That's
I was
right, that's right.
unsuccessful.
Yeah.
I was just getting those times mixed up.
If you succeed, it doesn't.
Yeah.
So, so you are in front of the Dawn Father, not in his normal state. His size makes you feel infinitesimally small. As you stand in front of him, as he's sitting on his throne, enthralled in flame and blinding light, you look at his face, stern as always. The scorching radiance of him. You look at his armor and regalia. In his battle armor, sitting before you, just blinding radiance with the hues of the sun and the hues of light. With around him appears to be, he is destroying all forms of darkness around him in his throne room. You look around, you see seraphs, you see divas, you see higher angels, standing in their battle regalia, looking down upon you. This small creature in front of one of the prime deities. Looks down at you. Solomon, you call upon me for divine intervention and aid. What do you request?
It almost doesn't seem worth it.
My boat broken.
You fixed my toy.
Your mace, your armor, gone. You look down, you are in but the same robes that you were in an acolyte.
Whoa.
You're in your gym jams.
As he exhales, you can feel the searing heat of his existence pushing its presence upon you.
In order for me to accomplish your will, our boat needs repairing, and it's a magic that none of us can wisely handle. But I know that you can do anything, my lord. I ask that you would fix our vessel.
I will do this, but in exchange, your life is mine. When your duty is fulfilled, you will come and serve me here No matter the age, no matter the time. I will make this boat fitting of a warrior of Paylor. If you break my oath, I will take everything from you. You have set yourself down a path. My path. I will come for you soon to relay orders. My fate touched. Be gone. As you just a blinding light. You, when you open your eyes, the boat is fixed. In between that, we'll get to that next session.
Dang it, our boat's gonna be covered in suns, isn't it?
So, thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed that battle. And I took down 3 of you that time. Woo! We're getting better.
Barbarian lives!
Yeah, the barbarian and the fighter. It's weird. Thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure to check out YouTube.
YouTube. Monday will be this play session on YouTube. No detention this week. And then Thursday will be Roll for Bluff, which will bring us to next Friday.
Woohoo! We're back. We're going to find out what happens. Thank you guys so much for being here for 30 episodes. That's crazy. So, here's to way more than 30. More. We'll hopefully see you guys next time. And until then, have a good night. Bye!